Are you looking for the best weed in Sanford, Florida? Look no further than
Tom and Dan, Tom and Dan, Tom and Dan, 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 Tom and Dan, Tom and Dan, Tom and Dan, 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 Tom and Dan, Tom and Dan, Tom and Dan, 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 Tom and Dan, Tom and Dan, Tom and Dan. Live from the Injured on the Go Just Call Mo studio.
It's a blast!
It's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
Hello, this is your Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan program. We hope that you will find our presentation precise, joke heavy, and just right. Thanks.
Welcome to the Friday free show of A Mediocre Time.
It is another edition of A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Dan.
I'm Tom.
Samantha, our producer's here. Hello, Sam.
Hey.
Brendan O'Connor from Bungalower and the Bus, or just Bungalower, depending on if you read or listen. He will be joining us momentarily, I'm sure.
Tardy to the party.
Yeah. Tardy to the party.
Couple things. October 3rd next week. Is it October 3rd?
Yep.
Yeah. We're going to be out. I'm going to be out, and Sam's going to be out at the Orlando Solar Bears presenting the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Florida Panthers. So we're going to watch some NHL
You gonna party?
hockey.
You gonna party with me, Tom?
Hey, what's that
Party
mean?
on a school night?
What does that mean?
Yeah,
What does that mean? Hot tub after, after to
I'll-
warm you up for the hockey match, right?
I'll just get drunk and slur talk you.
Okay,
Not
and
much
never
every
stop.
other day.
And never stop.
Well,
Why
I
don't you
know.
invite her to your house afterwards, her and her husband?
Oh,
to,
you and Shades are gonna
Yeah, you and
chug
Shades.
some beers together.
Yeah, you could chug a couple beers and then
You
sit in
gonna
the
have
hot
a
tub.
short shorts off?
You could have a shorts off. We were hanging with Shades this week. I love that guy, especially now that I know he does what I do. I love that guy.
Then
could mean
October 16th is the opening night, right, of the
Yeah,
Solar Bears?
I believe the 16th is when I'm going to the opening night. And if you've never been with us for a Solar Bears match or game,
19th.
rather,
19th.
19th, sorry.
bad.
It's a Thursday.
You'll really enjoy it. We're taking on the Everblades, which is, in my opinion, one of the greatest names in hockey. But just don't tell them that. Don't tell them I said that.
Yeah, and get your tickets through tomanddan.com in the Tom and Dan section.
Yeah.
And that's, they give us a discount if you get your tickets through there, and then that tells them that you're listening to us.
Yeah, it is really all, accountability based. If you tell them that you're using our links, then it really does help us out. You look extra grumpy, dude.
Yeah,
like, you go
Well,
pissed.
that's why I screwed up
Pissed.
the
Look at
date
him. He's
already.
like,
I mean, I have the
extra
information
happy.
You
here.
see him, how he's like looking.
I have the
He's
information.
kind of huffing and puffing. Even our guests are picking up on it.
Yeah.
Thank you for being here and sitting into the show.
Yeah.
We
Speaking of
appreciate
that, next year, our Tom and Dan Cruise 2024.com.
Yes.
That's the website. You can go to tomanddan.com and find out all the information. Anyway,
Check
okay.
it out. You can put down a
So-
refundable deposit.
I know I've been talking about this a little on corporate time, but this weekend, and I don't even know how this started, and I'm mad that someone came up with this plan. And I'll explain.
Well, many people had this plan. I was asked to be a part of this plan, and I declined.
Yes. Yeah,
Pun intended.
yeah.
Pun intended.
I'm mad about
See
that
what I
too.
did there? You see what I did there?
Yeah,
You see what I did there?
I saw
I
it.
declined.
So, somehow, I think this. What happened?
No.
I
Man,
said
you are
Sam that-
extra edgy grumpy today.
Yeah.
Somehow, I guess we heard that NOFX was playing their last show in Tampa originally.
Yes.
It was like Clearwater. It
Clearwater.
looked like a nice venue.
Yeah, it did look like it was like right on
It
the
was.
it was right on the ocean, I think.
Get that ocean breeze.
Yeah, man.
And then I think all the wives came up with this because like all my friends.
I would imagine it was spearheaded by Andres, man, honestly. Leanne.
Someone,
you
that
know,
likes fun
yeah.
and then like wants to, my wife likes to do this too, where she plans things
But she also
to get people together.
She also does something that I've started doing, regardless of whether or not I think I'm going to go or not. I use the energy and the excitement of possibly going to buy the tickets and just let's plan it, let's do it. And I've been doing that based on your wife, inspired by Crystal Van, and I do like that. I've been doing it more with Andrea, where I'll see something, I'll be like, I want to go to that. Clear
Let's
it.
go,
We're
yeah.
going. Like I do like that. Okay, you're not impressed. Okay.
Well, no.
It's
I
fine.
understand.
It's your wife. I understand.
I know that you should just buy the plane ticket, Jenna Hurt.
Yeah.
Just
invest
go
in your
do
future
it.
and buy a plane ticket. Yeah. And I was inspired by your wife, who's done it many times, where she
is the
wanted to see the
problem.
Avett Brothers, and
Okay.
she's like, you know what? God damn it. They're my favorite band. I'm going to get one ticket. I'm going to fly to Colorado, be with my family. I'm going to see them, have a magical night for me because music means something in my soul.
Buy the plane ticket to see Alaska. But if it's already
Hold on,
melted and on fire, then just don't go there. Pivot.
Well,
anyway.
you give Maui enough time to rebuild. And
Listen,
then you go.
So somehow, like, everybody got to talking, and then they're like, well, let's all go and see this NOFX show because there's a band
Is
that
this
we
an
listened to.
anti-communication rant?
Right.
Because we listened to it in high school, as all our friends did when we were growing up.
Would you say it was the quintessential favorite band of everybody? Was it a linking band?
I don't know. It was just, NoFX, Lagwagon, all these bands that we all listened to.
The 90s punk bands. 90s, early 2000s punk bands.
90s pop punk bands. But anyway, I think it just...
That'll come around and bite you in the ass, though. When you see a band you loved as they get older.
Yeah.
I've stopped seeing certain bands because I'm just like, no. I want to remember them when they were good.
That's kind of what I did with
Yeah.
NOFX, because the last time we saw them, I believe I saw them with you at House of Blues. We were in Loge, and then they did something that I've never seen them do. They played The Decline in its entirety live on stage.
Yeah, it was cool.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was a great...
It was cool watching them from Loge getting a waitress to bring us beer.
Tall boys. Yes, unlimited tall
almost
boys.
anything is cool in that scenario. Like, I'll watch anything. I'll also sit there and look at the stage.
I was going to tell you that. I was going to say, don't even turn the lights on.
Waitress, beers.
I'll sit in a balcony and just drink a beer quietly.
I don't
in silence.
need anything. Anyway.
I'll just talk to the waitress.
So anyway, I think, and then somehow,
my new friend,
of course, because everyone's like, if we're going to this concert, we can't bring the kids. Then it became like our first kids-free weekend.
Hey, now
that any of our friends have ever done
play
together.
A little Marco Polo.
This would be the time to
I'll do
swing.
anything.
This would be the time to swing, but you're all gonna have mud feet.
So
gross.
That's gross swinging.
So
hard to pump with a mud foot.
So then everybody's like, all right, we're gonna, and then they started making the plans and booking the hotel.
You act like you don't know
all
how this happens. You do know how this happens. You're probably in that. Don't you guys have? You're all
Or it's
on
a group
Rumble.
chat. It's a
Aren't you
group
all
chat,
on Rumble,
whatever.
and that's how you do your secret plans?
And then I was like, all right, but the plan they booked it originally.
Telegraph
It was in Tampa, and we booked a beach house, like a big beach house mansion.
Yeah,
Sounds
you
awesome.
guys are gonna do Jersey Shore, Miami Trash Edition.
And then it was,
Miami Shores.
and then I'm like, all right, this is nice. Airbnb beach house that had like a pool or whatever. And then we're all gonna split
It was a good setup.
And then we're all gonna stay in the same house.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, and then go Uber over to the venue,
Yeah.
and then maybe leave early,
Yeah,
go back
leave
to the beach house.
Yeah,
I was
and
like, oh,
pump.
this sounds great. I'm like, I'm in.
Yeah, go back and swing.
And then some time passes, and then all of a sudden the announcement
there's some
came.
venues
Usually,
change.
you know what I found?
You
That
should be more
Sam
mad at the
breaks
band.
a lot of bad news to me, almost like she's looking for. It's as if that
She puts alerts in her phone.
anything I'm looking for is
Yeah.
it's like what
You hear out in the corner here. Uh-oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then
she'll
Tom's
say
like,
it.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Sam's like, looks like they're moving the NOFX.
But I don't know.
show.
First of all, you should start there. If you want to be mad at anybody, you should start with NOFX and the fact that they moved the show. I still don't
And they
understand.
blamed it on the city.
I still don't understand why they moved the show.
I don't either.
I mean, who the
They
hell?
claim the
knows?
city said there were too many events and they were worried about traffic. I'm like,
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah,
heard.
because cities
Any
hate
city
that. We're
say
like,
that, yeah.
too much infrastructure, too much money coming into the
Right,
city. We gotta
right.
shut her down.
Yeah, you're right. Too many people coming in here to spend a bunch of money.
Yeah. What do you mean a sold out concert on the water? No, not in my city.
I think the old people in Clearwater didn't want the old punk rock show
I mean, it's
there.
possible. Maybe they said, "Is this gonna be a Sanford Booze Fest? Move it down the
They
road."
don't even know what, but the punk rock is old. It's like when they started.
Yeah, but they
in the
don't.
70s.
It's a little different, you know.
Like I'm gonna look around at a sea
Those
of
beach
other.
towns, the elderly people, they don't want anything that's not Jimmy Buffett.
They gatekeep them hard,
Yeah.
man. I mean, Mount Dora's kind of that way. I mean, you have, pardon me, even Baldwin's a little that way, where you have people, if they got the money, they try to lock it down and change it.
I'm gonna be in a sea of old fat dads
Yeah,
at this
it will,
concert,
yeah.
whatever. Anyway, so
Everybody's going to look like a bigger version of me.
So Sam breaks the news to me on the show, by the way, which also I feel like she does it on purpose.
It's too
Because-
hurtful.
because
she wants your real reaction. She wants you to cry on air.
I have no time to think
I watched
about
him
it.
panic and grab his phone.
What? I got to touch Crystal. What do you want?
And they're like, well, where are they moving it to? And then Sam tells me.
I was like, you don't
They're
want
moving
to
it
know,
to
man.
Dixie.
Well, at first I was like, oh, it's Orlando. That's actually better for you. You don't have to, like, drive down. But then I saw the venue, and I was like,
where are they moving it? They're moving it to the woodshed.
The worst.
That would have been better.
Listen, this is not even subjective. This is objectively the worst venue in Orlando, Central Florida.
Central Florida, yeah.
The entire Central Florida, coast to coast.
I got to pull it up. What is
the
it?
Orlando Amphitheater at the Central Florida Fairgrounds, which is essentially a tiny stage in the middle of a shit field. And
Central
you either have to
Florida-
stand on the concrete pad directly in front of this stage or on the sidelines.
Here's a great photo of it.
The Central
Because of the way it's built.
Florida Fairgrounds.
Here's a great photo of it I found.
It's at the bottom of a hill. That's the bare bones. That's the bare bones.
It's
Hold on, I'll find another one.
It's just a huge open red ant field next to a polluted lake that I've been in before at the boat show when I was riding a salesperson on the radio. It's a horrible.
Oh my God! Yeah, you rode a black guy. You rode a black guy.
Oh, his race had nothing to do with it. He was just the
But
salesperson.
he did make it
for the
funnier
boat
because he
show.
couldn't swim. He couldn't swim.
Well, that was all. Hey, listen, it was a different time in the radio.
Here's
days.
a better shot of.
Not my show, by the
Okay,
way.
so
By the way, this is a 10,000 capacity lakeside venue.
So
and
you-
this is sold out, so you're going to be nut to
Oh,
butt
nut
with
to
a bunch
butt.
of stinky old punk rock
and look,
heads.
you park in the grass, and you just continue walking in the grass.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, this is not good.
when I first heard about it, I screamed, "No, please no!"
Oh, look, you can be like these people and sit in the grass, like those people.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
then-
you can't bring chairs. Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Lots of rules.
Then I was like, well, we'll bring some camping. We got a bunch of camping dad shit. We'll
Yeah.
bring a blanket.
Oh, you could bring a
Bring
full
your outdoor kitchen.
Yeah, you got a full kitchen. Bring a
Other-
tent.
Toilet.
Yeah, we'll just
You
bring
can bring
some
a 10 by
waters
10.
or
Why not
whatever,
bring a
yeah.
10 by
And they'll
10?
just sit in the back. I don't give
Yeah.
a shit. We'll all sit together and
Yeah.
there's some camping chairs.
Dude,
like,
I'm not
it's the
kidding
fucking
you.
dads that drink
I
the
would
beers.
bring a 10 by 10
Yeah.
tent, and I would
Yeah.
set it up and park myself under there.
Yeah. No tent, no chairs, no nothing.
No, nothing.
You can't. They're like, you could bring a 6x3 clear toothpaste bag.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, toothpaste
It is
bag.
the little.
No
yeah.
outside food or drink.
You
You're
can
going to
bring
have to pay so much money.
A clear biodegradable dop kit.
And then back to the fairgrounds.
And it's been raining all week. Oh, it's going to be so
It's
bad.
a 71% chance of rain.
Hold on.
Tomorrow.
Hold on,
All
you
week.
trust our listeners. We got some reviews coming in. Business Baby, you trust Business Baby.
All right.
Business Baby says, I saw Weezer and Fall Out Boy there, and it sucked muddy as fuck.
You motherfucker.
And if-
no,
Dude.
not Business Baby. He's a
Here's
good
the
man.
thing. If it had not rained all week, you might have had a chance of it not being that bad, but it's rained every single day.
Well, the
I
best
know,
part,
well,
the
It's
best
gonna be a
part
mud field.
is the standing water is producing
Mosquitoes.
right now. All the mosquitoes are fucking and they're pumping each other and they're
They're
dumping
repressing.
eggs.
And it's lakeside.
They're
Oh.
pumping and dumping eggs like
Yeah, yeah,
crazy.
yeah,
And those
yeah.
mosquitoes are going.
yeah.
It's gonna be it's
Yeah,
gonna be
the-
like a jungle out there.
The army of homeless people that live there are pee-peeing on the floor. They're like, this will be hot and steamy by the time Saturday rolls around.
Oh my god.
So I just got curious about because I was like, fuck the fairgrounds. God damn it. Why there? It's the
you
worst
still
venue.
have an option. You
It's
still
horrible.
have. You still have floating with Fernando.
And
the two F's.
Okay.
That's a great name.
You still have
Floating
floating with
with
Fernando.
Fernando.
Fernando already drew a line in the sand. He said, "Fuck."
My friends are threatening to fight him if he stays there.
What?
He's a tough man. He's a tough
Yeah,
man.
they don't want him because they're like, if I'm going, you're going. They're all
if
fighting
you,
each other.
If you start the movement now and stand your ground with Fernando, you can float with him, sir. You can.
We all float down
Take
here.
your life back.
So I looked up the Central Florida Fairgrounds,
Yeah.
right? Just because I was curious. I was like, what the fuck is this place? And why would they...
That is such an old man thing. What
Okay.
the fuck is this place?
Because immediately I was like, wait a minute. Is it named because the Central Florida Fair pays, like the fucking Amway Arena or the goddamn Camping World? You know what I'm saying? Did it get sponsored? And then the Central Florida Fairgrounds bought naming rights for it? Like, why is it called the Fairgrounds? And
Well, no, it's the Orlando Amphitheater at the Central Florida Fairgrounds.
Yeah. Well, the amphitheater is just some shit box.
That's the venue. That's the concert venue.
Yeah. But the fairgrounds, I was like, well, what is
it? It's a stage in the field.
Yeah.
It's a stage in a field.
And I was like, why? Like, I'm like, it's.
They have a Facebook page. I'm on.
Yeah.
It's been there since I've been here. Like
2016.
Yeah. I was like, so it's been a while, So then I was like, why the fairgrounds? So then I looked it up.
They got a bad reviews. Oh wow.
Guess how long the fair has been going to that shit field?
100 years?
112 years.
Oh my God.
Since
you really did your research, grumpy old man.
Since 1912.
And they haven't changed a fucking thing. It's exactly the same.
7 years before women had the right to vote.
Yeah.
That was just the only good thing about the fairgrounds.
Some of the reviews here. Easily the worst concert experience of my life. I waited 2 hours to park and had to pay $20. Never in my life have I had to wait so long to park.
Here's one. It took almost an hour to get in and out of the parking lot. Nobody was directing the flow of traffic, and it was a mess. I'll never go back. I got fucked.
They accommodate 10,000 people, but expect them all to enter via one single lane.
And I'm like...
They only had 7 people accepting tickets. This place is a clown show.
Oh, I like clown show.
The goddamn, the fair has not even changed locations.
Why?
Since
it's perfect.
Like 17 years before penicillin was invented. like people were dying of tooth problems at that fucking shit field.
People have died. People have died in the field.
Oh, thousands.
Yeah, thousands of people have died in that field. It's literally a graveyard.
How can it be? The land and the area is so bad that they didn't even develop it in 112. Like Disney World, all these other, like Orlando has exploded, and then this field has never changed because it's in such a bad area and it's such a shit field, right?
Yeah.
They develop everything. What big field has been around for 112 years?
I'm trying to read more reviews on their actual site.
It's so bad.
But they've been hacked by a herpes medication company, and all the reviews are just spam for the herpes meds.
Who owns it? Is city owned?
It's gotta be.
But even the city
would be
builds.
Well, that's outside the city, right?
I don't know. It's
the show I saw was great, but the parking for the amphitheater was a muddy trash pit.
I don't know, man. I mean, I would imagine. Yeah, I guess it's city owned.
So then we get a text. Very nice text from Kay Rollins from Orlando City.
Yeah, I love Kay.
And she texts me and Daniel,
the queen of
she's like,
Orlando soccer.
Hey, I just so happen to have some extra tickets to the luxury box this Saturday. If you guys want to come watch a game, watch the match on Saturday in the luxury box. It may or may not be. Last time I was there,
I've never been. I've never been in a luxury box at Exploria Stadium. I've never. Look, I work for the team. I've had some good tickets. I've had season tickets. I've never been in a luxury box.
Listen, last time I was there, George Lopez and Cedric the Entertainer were sitting next to me and
that's right.
talking to me about podcasts.
That's right.
And then we were just having some beers
yes.
with George Lopez.
I forgot about that. It was Cedric the Entertainer. No, it was 3 of them. It was Cedric, it was George Lopez, and one other famous comedian.
No, I know.
I can't remember who it was.
Anyway.
Damn it.
So then Daniel's like, I would love to go. I'll bring my family. And then, how about you, Tom? And then I'm like, well, I can't because I
did ask him. I forgot.
I can't even tell you what I'm doing because you'll think less of me.
And then I think he thinks I did it on purpose because I'm like, hey, you're going to go to the game with us on Saturday, right? He's like, fuck you.
So it makes it worse knowing Daniel while I'm standing in a hot mud field.
Are you going to wear shoes?
At the fairgrounds.
Are you going to wear flip-flops?
Knowing that Daniel's sitting in a luxury box,
air conditioning,
I believe
watching a city match.
This isn't confirmed, but I think it's unlimited Heinekens and Amstel Lights. Like I remember because you go in and there's a Heineken bar, and then they're
snick snacks and drinks.
and they got the tray.
You get your own personal bathroom. By the way, there's one bathroom at the amphitheater.
Well, I have.
You got to fight your way into the bathroom. They don't even have porta potties.
I've never been to the owner's box.
I have unlimited $14 hot Bud Lights to look forward to.
Oh man, they might run out.
The mud. So I don't know why it makes it worse. But knowing Daniel is in the luxury box and I'm standing in the mud field.
I didn't even think of that. I'm sorry.
Spectrum of events.
I really did not think of that. I don't want anybody thinking I was being I was not deliberately being an asshole.
It is about to get worse. So back up a minute. I started really analyzing what the fuck were we thinking, even planning this. Like the only time
I contend if it would have stayed in Clearwater, it probably would have been fine.
It would have.
Yeah.
That venue was. It would have been fine.
We would have had a
in the
cool
mansion.
Airbnb. Yeah.
But I mean, I hate to be a
hanging out.
dickhead, Sam, but it's not in Clearwater.
No.
Yeah.
But you're also saying you're having issues with where you're staying now too, right?
So then, of course, everybody had to scramble, then find a hotel or whatever. So then we all talked ourselves into.
See,
okay.
I like this idea. When
Let's
you
treat
told me
ourselves.
This, when you told me this, I was like, well, fuck yeah, this is the way to the only way to combat the problem you're having with the venue being bad. And you're like, yes, okay, the venue is what it is. Put it out of your mind. But get yourself at least a nice place, a nice home base with a pool, good breakfast, good bar, spend a little money on it, and just go enjoy yourself with your kid-free friends.
That's what everybody said. Or okay, we'll just get a hotel. We'll hang out at the hotel with no kids weekend. Let's.
And Sam and I got this wrong because you told us what you spent because you said you were going to stay at the Grand Bohemian.
Yeah.
And I said, what the? I was like, oh
That's
shit,
big money.
Because that's the big boy hotel.
Well, that's what I thought.
I
think it used to be. There might be a reason why it's not.
It's also got the fanciest name.
See, look, even the chat room's saying Key West. Melissa's saying Grand Bohemian is nice. Yeah. That's what I thought too.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. I haven't been around there in years.
I checked out the lounge a couple months ago.
Like, who stays in Orlando, downtown Orlando hotels if you live here? It's a weird
Only
thing
if there's
to do.
an event and I don't want to Uber home.
So anyway, my friends are already driving on the way up here. By the way,
right now.
Yeah, we're staying at the hotel tomorrow night all together, and some are staying tonight. Some are staying at my house.
Gotcha.
There you go. Anyway,
sounds very easy and not complicated.
It all got super complicated once they moved the event.
I know.
And then we all had to figure out anyway. So then I think some of the wives started looking at the reality of the situation and panicking. And then, because they were like, well, hold on, the mud shit field. And I don't even care about NOFX. Like the wives don't give two shits.
They're just going along to make the boys' dreams come true.
And then so then one of my
you guys
buddies
can wedgie each other and shotgun beers.
Turkey Leg's wife called the hotel to ask if...
Did she use an alias or a fake voice?
She's like, you know what? I'm treating myself to a spa day at the Grand Bohemian.
Yes.
Since you're dragging me to this mud field. By the way, not Crystal, because this Crystal was involved in the plan, but all the other wives are yelling at their husbands. That's the only good thing about this whole thing.
Yeah. It's misery loves company.
No, I like the fact that they're getting yelled at. Anyway. Sure. So she's like, can I have a spa day, whatever? And then
Crystal asked you that, or Turkey Leg's
Turkey
wife?
Leg's wife called, and then the person said, spa's closed. We have massive renovations going on right now. and then
that's always good.
By the way, there's loud, and they put loud in caps. And then it's like,
they bolded it.
Loud drilling.
24/7.
No, they're like, we keep it from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So just all day.
When you're recovering with a hangover.
And sometimes they start
a little early. They're conscientious.
They want to get out of there, smoke weed.
We're trying to get it done early.
So then, all the wives are mad and panicking, and then they start looking up reviews. Right? And by the way, somehow, Crystal's definitely getting blamed on this, and then the blame's.
But you should be okay with that, right?
I screamed Grand Bohemian in the background when everybody's like, "Where should we stay?" Because I thought that was a fancy.
I thought it was too.
So Sam,
you got to do your research.
I mean, honestly, you could blame me a little bit on that because I always thought. I mean, I'm with Sam though. I've been to the bar. I've had small plates there. And there was no construction, and it was hella nice. I'm talking really nice.
Andrea has a good question. Is the pool even open?
No one checked, Andrew.
That's a stupid question, you bitch.
You think anybody did any research?
Get to work.
If we would have even thought about any of this.
Do you see how Andrea works, though? Do you see how effortlessly she does that? She's like, is the pool open? Are the amenities open? Show me the list of amenities that are open.
Why are a bunch of middle-aged men trying to do the thing they did when they were teenagers? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I say about this podcast.
All the advantages of being a middle-aged man, like having a couple pennies to rub together, together. Like, we have some money. We can do
That's a
whatever.
really old man thing to say, by the way. The rubbing the pennies. That's old.
All I'm saying is we all could have done something different. Why did we choose? Let's do the thing we did when we were shit poor teenagers.
Yeah.
To go stand in a mud field and watch a punk rock band.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
I feel you.
The whole idea of it
Well,
is
you blew
stupid.
it, though, because you didn't get VIP.
Anyway,
you
read the review, Sam.
You could have
All right.
very easily gotten VIP. You know what I mean? Like you could have.
Yeah, but what's VIP in the shit field?
Okay, now that's a great question. I don't know.
That's
but
worse to me.
One of the, which I thought was odd, one of the things you could pay for, and I don't know how many of these passes they sold, but you could have us like stand on the side of the stage as if like you're friends with the band.
Oh
like,
yeah, I did see that.
who wants to do that?
I
And
did
also,
see
how many
that.
people are going to be standing on the side of these fucking stages?
Andrea liked that though. She got to do that a couple times for Warped Tour, and she
well,
likes
that's different.
standing
You're
on the side of
not
the stage.
paying like
Yeah,
thousands
you're
of
right.
dollars to stand with a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
It's not really special then, right?
No, I got you.
And then
Especially
also,
if it's
again,
thousands.
how many people did they
Special
sell it
because
to?
you can see their butts.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Hey, Brendan,
turn
what's up,
around.
buddy?
Hi. Sorry I'm late.
No, you're good, dude. You're good. We're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about Tom. Tom is going
I'll
out to
tell
see
Brendan.
NOFX and
The
it's
NOFX final tour.
Oh.
Just Brendan, what's your opinion? Brendan didn't hear this.
It's almost like Brendan came at the perfect time to give a.
You're
because
welcome.
I'm glad you didn't hear the beginning because you'll be able to get a true reaction from him.
Yeah.
You just say where you're going and everything, and he'll tell
Also,
you
what's
straight.
with the mustache? Are you sad?
Yeah.
Is that sad?
I don't
like
know.
it.
Too
I think he
depressed
looks
to
good.
shave.
I
Lost
like it.
eye.
I like
lost
it
a
too.
bet. Just don't mention it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not supposed to talk about it. Get the fuck out of here.
First, what are
It
your
looks like it tickles.
Hey!
What are your thoughts on the Orlando Amphitheater as a venue? Have you been?
Yeah, I've been. I don't think I have thoughts on it. It's
That's the worst thing you
That's
could
the
have
first time
ever
you've
said. That's
never
the
had
worst thing you could have
so bad. You couldn't even think
Am I in
about it.
trouble?
No thoughts.
Am I in trouble?
Okay, no, it's fine.
Are they here now?
No, that's fine.
No.
That's the worst thing
Oh,
you could
no.
have
Like,
It would have been better if you said, it's okay.
Oh,
it's not bad.
no. I should have listened first.
like,
Wait,
what
I'm
are
an
your-
empty cup.
What are your thoughts about your uncle fingering your butthole?
Never again.
I try not to think about it.
Never again, Uncle Tom.
You can't call him that.
What is your overall, let's say, rating of the Central Florida Fairgrounds?
Oh, shut up. Oh, my God.
The fairgrounds,
Are they,
Brendan.
are they listening right
No.
now?
No,
No,
who's
no.
listening?
We're
No one's in charge.
7 out of 10.
7.
No,
That's high.
No, come on, you're lying.
I am lying.
Nothing.
It's a shit venue and you know it.
It's
Okay.
not great.
It's the
Yeah,
worst.
it's pretty
It's the
bad.
worst.
It's
I'm
pretty
I'm not
bad.
joking.
Okay, what are your
I did
thoughts?
like when Nude Night was there. I thought that they
Nude night, gross.
The
Nude
art-
night was there.
The art, yeah.
In the mud field? Nude night was not in the mud
In the
field.
warehouses. In the
Oh,
warehouses.
yeah, the warehouse. It's
night
only
in the
half a
warehouse.
step above the mud field.
Yeah,
It's a
and you
warehouse.
could just drive right up. I like the flea market there is garbage.
It's the infantry I was telling you about.
They have
How do
a
you sell
nude
that?
warehouse outside
I
the
hate the flea market there. I hate it. I'm offended when I drive by it. I'm like, why does this exist?
That's the
Everything here has fallen off of a
The
truck.
one that
Yeah,
Tony,
yeah.
the one that Tony told me to go to that one time, and I went there, and I'm like, I'm
No.
virtually certain everything here is stolen.
I'd rather go to the
and
one
bad.
in Mims, which is full of Donald Trump finger puppets.
Well, yeah, and there's a lot of Nazi memorabilia there too.
Yeah.
How do you sell that? You want to get nude in a warehouse near the Central Florida Fairgrounds?
Obviously, yes. Yes. The answer is always yes.
Oh my God, that's
So
that
why?
shit's-
What's happening?
How do you feel about the Grand Bohemian?
As in general,
Yeah.
I like it.
I
I
do
like their
too.
new pool deck, rooftop pool deck venue. Is
Hey, see?
Well,
Yeah,
that's where
we're-
Tom's staying. Unfortunately, it is under a ton of renovations, and here are some of the
cool.
reviews.
No, they're done.
They are not done.
Yeah.
They are not done.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah. You know what the thing about renovations and
Never done.
and even,
Yeah,
even
they do.
construction workers, they are slow.
They've had me there.
and they love weed.
They've had me there 4 times. They do love weed.
Yeah, and
I've
pain
been there
pills.
4 times. I went because
Well, they're going to treat you right because you're writing about them.
Yeah, I don't get to
Tom
see-
just randomly booked a damn night there.
Why? Oh, because of a show?
Yeah,
Yeah, because of the show.
well, it's not the
You
closest.
guys are only giving me half stories here.
Well, you
I
came
don't have
in
enough
late.
information.
Let me ask you this:
What?
How long is the Uber from?
Boober.
Can you cancel that and get something like
I don't know.
closer that's not under?
No, Grand Bohemian's great.
Do you understand what's close
I know,
the Central
it's bad
Florida
stuff.
Fairgrounds.
I know it's bad stuff. But
There's-
it might be non-renovated is what
Hey,
I'm
maybe
saying.
you can stay at Bus's house.
Yeah,
He
I mean,
lives
it's-
over there.
Do you want to get
not
murdered,
even there.
or do you want to hear a
That's right.
jackhammer all night?
I know.
Go look after Bus Sticker's chickens.
So Tom sent me some of these reviews, but I'm going to read the one that Andrea put in the chat because this was from 1 day ago.
Oh.
God, look at
Stay
her.
at your own risk.
Well, hold on a second. Don't let my wife do that to you, man. You have my permission to do anything you
Shit,
do.
this is not her
This
review.
is not her
she
review.
just
I know,
found
but
it.
why is my wife enjoying this?
I must warn people, this is a
helping.
privately owned and the worst hotel I've ever been in, and I'm not
What?
even being picky. It is falling apart. The pool and Starbucks are under renovation and no notification online before booking. The AC is motion censored, so when you sleep, it shuts off and you sweat all
we
night.
have that in here. We have that in the studio. It gets hot as hell. We got to go walk in front of the
Oh,
nest.
I didn't know that.
It never got lower than 74 degrees. The phones don't work. TV doesn't work. Toilet barely flushes. No fan in the bathroom. Changed our room 3 times because they couldn't figure it out. All right, another one. Don't stay at this hotel. It's old and ran down, hence the renovations.
Never heard any of this.
During the early morning, which they don't tell anybody about until after they receive your money. The management is terrible. Raphael, the engineering director, they name names. Promised my rate would be refunded due to the noise. It's that bad, yet never followed through. And the rate change at the front desk manager says he doesn't even have the ability to make that decision. This hotel,
He can't give you a refund.
this hotel is a joke. The management is a joke, and there are much better options.
Where? Where are the other options? Hold on a second. That's not true.
I like
there
the
are.
manager's
There's
like, I'm just standing here.
There's a bunch downtown. There's Wellborn, which
Oh,
is
go to the
beautiful,
Wellborn.
or Aloft
Aloft,
Hotel, which
yeah.
is great. Their
Oh,
renovations
those
are
are
done.
rad. The ones that are like little, Aloft's
they're
awesome.
great.
The day artists, my friends are
They have a dog in the lobby.
We just found this out 3 hours ago. But my friends are staying there tonight. They can't get a.
No,
they can't.
Bohemian's great. That's
Old
ridiculous.
decor, unpleasant noises early in the morning, and this is supposed to be a bougie hotel. The only thing bougie is the price. Would not recommend.
Oh. I think the restaurant is fantastic. That rooftop pool deck is so cool.
I've always liked
and
the
they're
bar.
done the renovation. I don't know what they're talking
The
about.
bar's awesome.
Jackhammering noise starts at 6:30 a.m. Water is shut off
Well,
for
that
4
was
hours
your
a
neighbor
day.
getting it on.
Wait, they shut the water off.
4 hours a day. Smoke detector kept going off all night in my room. Also, but
Yeah,
bed
because you
bugs.
were smoking. There's no bed bugs either.
You don't put that as
That's
an
ridiculous.
afterthing.
They don't
can't
have
be-
the best
You
reviews.
can't come in with crabs, smoking a cigarette, and then complaining that
This is Christmas for me.
Oh yeah,
I can picture this miserable person vaping in their hotel room.
yeah.
Why does the alarm keep going off?
Brendan's got big Bohemian in his back pocket.
Yeah, they're letting him stay for free.
I trust the people.
That's right.
No.
The best part of this is Brendan is so connected. He's like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Like, because he's got the yank, man. This guy's connected.
Yeah, you get
never-
Bohemian in there to give you some money to put a blog up.
It
And
all-
then, I know how it
No.
works.
They did not pay me. They did not pay. They invited me and they fed me and they brushed my hair.
I know. I know. Listen, hey,
They brushed my hair.
I know the game. I know. I play that game too.
They are not
but they don't pay me.
They are not clients. I want to know. I can't wait to hear what you think because I
Well, the
I
BDM
know-
show should be fun.
Well,
Yeah.
if you want to hear it, you're going to have to be a BDM.
Yeah.
We'll
We're
get the
not-
full review
yeah.
of the Bohemian and NoFX.
Oh, my God. And you didn't hear this part, but just to make things worse.
What are you wearing?
The lovely
Oh, yeah.
Kay Rollins hit me up and said,
Oh.
hey, I got extra seats in the luxury spots, in the box. And
Oh, that's
club
nice.
level. You want the club level
For
goodness?
what show is this?
No,
Oh,
for the
he's going to
match.
NoFX. I'm going to the match.
Oh, the soccer match.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're doing a little City Mouse,
Is there a game
Country
this
Mouse, City
Weekend?
Mouse.
Yeah, on Saturday, right?
Yeah, Saturday.
Oh, I didn't know that. Who are we playing?
Montreal. You want to
Oh,
go
yeah.
and root for the
Yeah,
Canadians?
tell Kay I want to go too.
Okay.
I'm good with
Actually,
Kay.
there's one more ticket, which would have been mine.
That's totally true.
Yeah, let's go and we'll touch nips.
I'll have to ask her.
Kay's like,
She'll
you
send me
sure you
credit.
don't want to go? I go, no, I'm gonna go stand in the field.
I didn't even think of asking you that.
Field, the worst field in
Now,
Florida.
are you mad at
Every
me?
other field turned into a goddamn condo or something of the townhouses.
Did you know
Not
that's
this
true?
field.
They won Orlando Weekly's worst field in Orlando.
So bad.
Would you have gone with me if I asked you? You're not going to leave your wife.
112 years of people looking at this field by a lake and saying, no one's gonna live there.
Don't build anything on that. Yeah.
112
No,
years of
they'll
pissing
sell
in the
it.
field. Would you have come with me?
What?
You wouldn't have
without-
come with me.
I, you know,
Orlando City game?
I almost want to. Like, if you think about it, what I'm
likes
looking
the
at.
idea.
I mean, I can reach out to Kay.
Yeah.
Sorry to Brendan, but I mean, I can reach out to Kay and say, like, hey, Tom's freaking the fuck out because his concert sucks.
His friends will never let him live it
We're
down.
season ticket holders.
Yeah, but he won't care if he's in the luxury box
He
drinking
will.
Heineken.
He cares what people think, especially his friends.
6 hours of
Free food,
Mudfield,
too.
followed by a night of jackhammering.
But not the good kind. Not the good
That's
kind.
what I'm looking for. And we'll end with this. Because I was like, well,
A
wonder
night of jackhammering with Tom Van.
wonder what other acts play at the Central Florida Fairgrounds. Talking about, because if
There's a big music festivals there.
So the next show after this NOFX show is, and I'm not making this up, is free cover.
El concierto.
El concierto.
Yeah.
What is El Concierto?
Which is, I think
I think it's just a free Latin concert.
concert.
What's wrong with Latin concerts?
Nothing. I'm just
Why do
saying.
you eat Hispanic?
He's just saying it's good enough for the free Concierto, but here I am.
Magic Juan and Miriam Cruz will be there.
I know Magic Juan.
He's going to be there.
Yeah, he's good.
Magic Juan?
I'm just saying.
J-U-A-N.
He should have a D at the end.
Like Taylor Swift does
Juan.
not. No one
No.
that
You've
we've
been
ever
Magic
heard
Juan.
of.
No.
Hey, no, like Hoobastank isn't
Oh.
headlining.
No.
Yeah, like if they
You dove deep. You
Was there
pulled deep for
free
Hoobastank.
cover
Is
El
there-
Concierto.
Is there a chance that it gets so
Always.
wet out there that they have to cancel it?
They will if it's lightning
Bring it-
crazy.
Okay, so
No, Sam told me
They'll
moved.
push you into that warehouse. Oh, it stinks so bad.
put you into the pinball warehouse.
Yes,
That's where the
it's
pinball
terrible.
convention is. I went to that one time. The same
Yeah.
warehouse that they put all the nude people for nude night is the pinball auction
And
warehouse.
the Lunar New Year festival
Yeah,
takes
they do it
place
all
there.
in there.
They're like, stand in this warehouse for a while. Like, don't worry. When we
We'll blow a horn when the coast is clear.
and then when
Oh,
we get you
man.
back out there, everybody will have the same energy.
What if they cancel
What are
it?
you
Will
going to wear?
leave?
What
Will
are you
leave?
going to wear? You didn't answer that question.
Just
Straight leg
sandals and a
jeans and a
shorts.
polo.
Sandals.
No, yeah, I'm not wearing. I'm gonna wear
Sandals?
shoes and a
I
mud
would,
field.
I would wear shoes in a mud field.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want ringworm.
Cowboy
Yeah.
boots.
I just
never
don't
worried
want.
about
I don't
that.
want dirty
Daisy
feet.
Dukes.
I don't want dirty old feet.
My feet are pretty much dirty all the
Yeah,
time.
That's true.
Yeah,
You got that cut on the bottom. Is that healed now?
You have a
Yeah,
cut
it's,
on the
it's,
bottom?
it's healed with dirt in it, like it's tattooed a line.
Okay, great.
That's
Good.
fine.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
ritual
My feet are-
scarification.
Yeah.
That is good that you prepared your feet.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the,
yeah. All my feet are
for the
always
show.
prepared for sandy and mud. All right, let's take a break. When we come back, I want to ask Brendan about some other things going on this weekend.
Still gay.
That's not NOFX.
Damn it.
What if you weren't one
Damn
day,
it, man! I had told him, you won. We made a bet. I was like, I bet you this is the week.
Yeah.
Bet you the
Not
week
gay.
he comes in. He's like, I'm pussy crazy.
Ah, vagina.
I've said before, I was like, I bet Brendan's not gay.
I told a story about sleeping with my Scottish friend,
Yeah.
Lisa. I told that story at bingo, and everyone in the room went quiet. They're like, "That's not the narrative we want."
Yeah, exactly.
Here,
Dick,
you've
dick.
You've banged more girls than I have.
That's true. That is true. He's more of a man than you.
Man, you really are self-loathing today. My
I
God,
have slept with
He's
my
whipping
girl.
himself.
he really is. And you are.
He's preparing for it.
Yeah, you
though.
are. You're getting yourself back
Yay.
from making a bad decision, and
Like-
that's your love language. That's
Is that how you cut
communicate.
your foot?
Yeah, like I've always said, your last meal before you get executed
Shit
should
sandwich.
be a shit sandwich.
Yeah.
Because why are you eating some delicious lobster, reminding yourself how good life
make
is?
the bullet the relief.
No,
Yeah.
bullet
you
the
want to
relief.
eat something big, a huge buffet dinner. So when they
No.
kill you, you have a big dump. And you have
Yeah.
to clean it up.
Okay, that's good too.
You want to do something that makes you want to die. That's
Magic-
it,
yes.
you know,
Shit sandwich.
I'm trying to make myself as miserable as
Oh, I
possible.
get that.
Anyway,
The name of the artist is Positioner. The name of the song is Vines.
Sounds dirty.
It's not. I don't think it is.
position.
Welcome back. Or no, what?
See you
We'll be
later.
back. I meant to say we'll be back. We'll be back with more Mediocre Time momentarily. 1-844-TOMNDAN if you'd like to call. And yes, we will be right back.
Catch us up if you can. We're hobbled knees and weak limbs. Cut us out if you want. We're tied like vines in a thick knot. Knock, knock. Who's there? Squirt. Squirt who? Squirt is P. You dumb rednecks.
Right about now, you are listening to the incredible
A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan, who kindly remind you that squirt is P. Wondering if you left your life alone. That's what goodbye is for. I say I want to find everything I want. Let it be known. It's no right time. It's no right season. It's no regret if you repeat it. You gon' need some references. We gon' take it slow.
You want a freestyle, buddy? Yeah. Turn me up. Mudfield, 2023. Here we go.
Dark
Manscaped. I use this on my balls. Buzz, 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 and then the pubes fall on the ground.
Nice.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I'm good for one of those every 3 years.
I hope that Manscaped is like, whatever you did worked.
It's flying off the shelves.
Do more of that. The more buzz, buzz, buzz.
We need the buzz, buzz pubes.
Tom and Dan 20. Use promo code Tom and Dan 20 when you order anything from Manscaped. It'll give you 20% off, and Daniel's using the Handyman, which is a great.
It's the best one they have. Like
shaver.
It's because it's so tiny, and you put this in your DOP kit, and you're good to go. Like I could have this medical marijuana in my DOP kit. I'm good to go. That's all I need.
Yeah.
That's all, and a toothbrush.
If they put a grinder in it at the same time,
I wonder if we could convince Manscaped to put a grinder attachment on the end.
what?
Or a vape.
No, like,
We probably don't want any of this. I ruined it. They're like, we like the buzz, but we're anti-weed.
Don't vape.
Yeah, we make pube shavers, not goddamn drugs. Manscaped. All right.
Tom and Dan 20.
I used my ball spray the other day before bingo.
Because it smells good, dude.
Yeah.
It smells so good. Hey, Manscaped, and include this, please, Tracy. I need a bigger bottle of it.
Yeah.
I don't use it just on my balls. I like a light cologne smell. I don't like to be a heavy
spray the
cologne.
ball spray on your neck?
I spray it all over my body. I just start at my balls and just go a little bit up. So I go balls, belly, titties. And then I'm good to go. And then when I put my
Balls,
clothes,
belly, titties.
yeah, I do balls, belly, titties, which is
Balls,
another
belly,
song.
titties.
That's
Balls,
the follow,
belly, titties.
It's the follow-up to Buzz, Buzz, Buzz. And but then I do that and I smell good.
That's
All
the
right.
chorus.
Tom and Dan 20. He's still mad.
Oh, serious face.
No. So
Get
Brendan,
to work. Oh.
Tom.
we haven't talked to you in a while. What's going on in Orlando? What have you been up
Oh
to?
God.
Tell us about it.
Tell us everything.
Yeah, give us the lowdown, man.
God, fuck you and your straight journalism face when you ask me those questions. What is happening in town? There's all kinds of stuff. Roads are closed all over Ivanhoe Village. So if you ride your bike, go over to Ivanhoe Village and support those businesses because they are hit hard right now.
is
Lucky
that-
Lure, Savoy, like it's people are kind of just avoiding Ivanhoe Village right now because of this big sewage pipe.
Oh, is that
rebuilding
what had
thing.
happened? Because I noticed on Corinne they had the green bike lane
That's happening too. That's
things again, and I noticed that it is. I don't know what they're doing on Corinne, but it's right outside of my neighborhood here in Baldwin Park, and it's a really hip kind of an area near Park FCDs. And
Audubon Park.
Yeah, Audubon Park area, and Big Daddy's is there, but they have the sides, they're painted green and closed off, and it's all crazy. Like, people don't know what they're doing, and no one knows how to navigate it.
Which is funny because it's really just on-street parking that they took away to make that one bike lane.
There's no parking otherwise. Like, where are people supposed to park around there?
Now, I'm not
I never go to those areas because I can't ever find any parking. Winter Park, Audubon Park.
I do like.
That's how you know you're old, Sam.
For real.
That's how you know you're getting old.
That's fine.
I do like when
Put
the
in
government
a fucking parking lot.
they have to do road construction in front of your business, and then there's no way for cars to get to your business, and then you tell them, they're like, "Hey,
They're like, not our problem."
You're
Yeah.
like,
shouldn't have a business, idiot.
You've blocked all the cars from coming to my business. There's like nothing we could do.
Good thing.
They're
Let
like,
me tell you. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to put my city planner hat on. That road was designed to move tanks, right? Because of the big old Navy boats, because the Navy base here, where Baldwin Park was built. So it's too wide. There's no reason for it to be that wide, and especially with this main street now that has established itself along this corridor, it doesn't make sense for people who are like pedestrians. You shouldn't have to cross what is it, 6 lanes, 4 or 5 lanes? I don't know, 6-lane road to go from a local shop to another local shop. It doesn't make sense. It's not where this is going. This area needs to be more walkable, and so they've been testing pop-up
What the
bike
fuck do I do with my tank?
Put it up your butt.
No, but seriously, like it does seem like it's going that direction.
That's where it's going. They did a whole study. They're going to be shaving off a lane eventually. This lane is a pilot project. They've done it a couple of years where it just lasts a week. This seems to be temporary. I haven't really read the email yet for the city.
Yeah.
I just got the answer. Like, how long is this here for? But it's going to be there for a while.
Were you out there for Buddy Dyer's deal? Was it?
No, I never go to that.
A couple of days ago. Well, no, he said that he basically said that the downtown Orlando.
That's comfortable, but I look like a blobfish.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. It used to be more like businesses, right? Like our downtown was where you go to do business, and he's like, that's going to change.
Yeah,
and people are working
parks, downtown offices, no longer central business districts don't exist anymore. The pandemic killed office towers. People are working from home. They're too expensive, and it's messed up downtowns, and we can see that. But that's also part of this narrative that the mayor and his people are pushing, which is why they're getting rid of bars downtown, or they're putting in policies.
So what is going to be downtown?
They want it to be a neighborhood. So you're gonna hear the mayor say that for the next 4 years. He's saying downtown is a neighborhood. They want more residential downtown. They want more
shopping.
shops.
Right? They want shopping.
Shops.
Less bars.
Gotcha.
They don't want that scene anymore, because they're also saying the bar scene is what led to the spike in crime during the pandemic. But to be honest, crime kind of spiked country nationwide.
Right,
I don't think it's just a bar
it's
problem.
not really the bar problem. But
and there's plenty of other places around town that have groups of bars together, and it's not an issue.
And not an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is a gang issue that's definitely coming to the fore that not a lot of people are talking about, which
I'm
I
glad.
find very
I'm
interesting.
pro-gangs.
I have too.
Yeah.
There's a certain camaraderie that they have.
I mean, you talk about lifelong friends. Your gang
Those
members,
are literal ride or die.
You can't leave.
You
That's
ask
awesome.
any gang member what friendship means, and
It's
they'll tell you.
Ride and die.
Yeah.
There's 2 gangs that are specifically clashing downtown, and they ally with different party promoters. And so if there's a specific party promoter that's hosting an event at a downtown bar, they'll show up, and then the other gang will go and hang out outside. And so there was this like confluence these meaning of these gangs in the streets out in front of these
God,
places.
the sharks and the jets.
And that's why people were getting shot.
It's
and,
West Side Story.
And that's why the city they got rid of the outdoor speakers. They didn't want outdoor speakers. They said this downtown.
We're taking away your music.
Yeah.
Take
You
away-
goddamn Footloose.
No more jams for you. Turn up that rock and roll.
That's
This
bringing
is
them here.
Footloose. These are Footloose.
They like the jungle beats.
Fancy free policies downtown to shut down the street party atmosphere and make it more family friendly. They want more families downtown.
Ooh, I'm gonna bring my family.
I mean,
You described the paradise.
Remember, I went
it's
down
all
there.
homeless people
Yeah,
during the
and
day.
then Maisie
so-
saw the tweaker, and he like almost fell on her and
Yeah,
scared her to
because
death.
all the services for homeless people are downtown.
Right.
I can't tell you
But they're
how
also
many
not
times
taking care of the homeless people, so
They
that's
have-
overflow.
well,
but
it's
families
tough.
are not going to go there because of that.
I look at my
Yeah.
wife and 2 young sons, and I'm like, let's go to downtown Orlando.
you know that's where the Bohemian is.
That's actually, and it's actually what I did 3 weeks ago. It's
where
exactly what I
the
fucking
history
did.
center is. They
Yeah.
bus kids in.
I know,
It's
yeah.
where the big, beautiful library is
I
downtown.
know.
Right,
Yes,
Dr.
yes, yes.
Phillips.
Oh, now
but,
you're doing the
He's
Bohemian
doing it.
to me.
He's doing it. He's getting you.
but it is tough, right? This is a big transition for downtown, and
Yeah.
And the issue with the homeless people is they're spending, or people who are experiencing homelessness. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
please don't at me. I'm already
Yeah,
in a
you're
fight
supposed to say
on Instagram.
unhoused, right? Aren't you supposed to say
I
that?
guess.
Yeah.
Actually-
My wife told me that one day, and I'm like, fuck you. No, I didn't say that.
How did homeless? Like, I understand bum. like people are like,
I
you
like
can't-
bum. It's
you
so
can't
easy
say
to say.
bum. And I'm like, all
I
right,
like
I
bum.
try. I
It's
try.
quick.
I
It
still,
sounds like an acronym.
It's
B
still-
urban.
Be urban splunkers.
Yeah,
it
I
still
don't-
slips in
bus.
there every once in a while, and then when I'm not on the air, I say it all the time. but
Yeah.
then I try not to say it. But the homeless, how is homeless insulting?
They're spending
and
30
houseless is not.
No, it's unhoused.
Unhoused. It's the same
Unhoused.
thing.
Unhoused
Unhoused.
individuals, because sometimes you just fell behind in a payment. Yeah, they say what? You're 2 paychecks. Most people are 2 paychecks away from being homeless.
Yeah, I'm closer than that, I feel like.
You know,
I feel like I'm a half a paycheck
Yeah,
away.
half a
Like,
pay-
I
like,
feel-
if you miss a
I'm a
paycheck-
couple of Microsoft digital planes away.
I feel like there's a lot more that has to happen. Maybe it's 2 paychecks and
But
that's
you know,
it.
But I got
and
the
if you don't
mental
have a
illness.
And you're
support
down
group-
there at Central Florida Fairgrounds.
I got the mental illness.
If
Yeah.
you don't have like a support network, there's a lot of new people in town, and housing's expensive. You could be out in your car. There's people who work at Disney who are living in their cars or going to UCF, living in their cars.
You saw the documentary with all the children that live in the hotel?
Yeah.
With what's his name? The goblin? The Green Goblin?
Yeah, $30 million they're putting towards homeless programs right now in Orlando. They just got another $30 million to throw at the problem, and they have
Ooh,
a
I got an idea.
housing first policy where they're trying. Like, if you are chronically homeless, you can get housing, right? So, but most of the people you're encountering downtown are not really homeless. They call them aggressive panhandlers.
So they would be like
Oh,
acute homeless.
That's my favorite
not
type of
chronic
homeless. The
Yeah.
aggressive
They're
panhandlers.
all Orlando homeless. They all walk the center line next to your car. They all tap on the window.
Yeah.
And when they tap on the window, it scares the fuck
Those
out of
those
me.
are the aggressive panhandlers,
Yeah,
and they're
they're
not
aggressive.
necessarily homeless. They call it camping. They tour urban areas and they make money. They make a lot of money getting money from well-meaning people at stoplights and stop signs at multiple cities all over the country. And that's their job is making cash from you.
Well, then I'm
Isn't
glad I'm
it-
helping them
And
do
they
their
call
job.
it camping. They call it camping. They'll come into like
Those are the G words, right?
What?
I don't know whether you did. I don't know what you're talking
What's that?
about.
Grifter?
No, gypsy.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You can say that.
Oh, that's why I
God,
said
why
it.
did you say that? I gotta cut that out.
Be cool.
I gotta cut that out.
Like what?
Hold
What
on.
does that stand for? You say it. Oh,
Roma. Yeah. Anyway.
I gotta cut that out now. Thanks.
Just interesting. But what you're seeing are dirty people asking you for money in the street, and that's why people don't want to go downtown. But most of those people aren't here for very long. They're just transitioning, and that's why the city can't help them. They're not.
Oh,
they're
they're
not here to
transitioning.
get homes. They're not here.
holy shit.
Oh, did I
How are
just
they
get
going to do
canceled?
that? You don't have any
Did I
money.
get
That's going to be hard. Don't do it yourself. Don't do it yourself.
Here's a Tom Van tip of the day. If you're downtown, I used to do promotions downtown every Saturday for like 14 months.
I mean, you put in. Thank you for your service. You
And-
put in your time.
And if even if you don't smoke, buy a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Although it's different now than it was in like 2005.
Buy digital cigarettes. Buy a
Now,
blue.
They're $15 more expensive. But if you get asked by a what are they called?
Gypsies.
Someone
Oh.
with like a home, no home,
No
Unhoused. Unhoused.
Jesus.
whatever,
Unhoused.
No, a home Nomo.
If you get
It's home Nomo.
Hashtag no home, no no.
Home no mo.
It's home Nomo. Yeah. It's not no homo. It's home Nomo.
no mo. Okay.
Hashtag
time you
hashtag
grab
hash
for
browns.
a
Hashtag
home
hash
no
home no
mo.
mo.
Anyway, give them.
Oh, he's a hashtag home no no.
I'm gonna get an email about that for sure.
Give them a cigarette. They're so happy.
Now I
when
gotta
you get-
carry around cigarettes.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
But then you make someone happy, and then they leave. They
They
stop
do
bothering
love a
you,
cigarette.
and
God.
and you don't have to
I
lie.
watched you do
and
this
you don't
one
have to say,
time.
I'm
I
sorry,
never
don't-
lie. And there's no reason to lie. If someone's asking you for money for food downtown, there are free meals every
Where?
Brandon, they don't
meal
want food.
all day. Every week.
I want alcohol and
But
drugs.
they're lying to you. So if they're like, "Oh, I need money to buy food," you could say, "Dude, you can eat for free any meal you
He's
want."
not going. He's
Oh,
not
that's
that
worse.
guy.
That's worse than giving them a
Here's
cigarette.
the-
Give them a cigarette.
this
Brandon.
is-
You've been
Make
with
them
us long
happy,
enough to
Brandon.
know he
You
is
know what
not
they
gonna-
want.
you
They
know-
want cigarettes. They want drugs. That's not
Brendan,
my
he's
dog.
not going to say that. He's not that guy to sit there
I
and
wanna make
reason
him
with a
happy.
homeless man.
I'm not reasoning. I'm just like, dude, go
No, no,
over
but
there.
he-
They're
you're not-
feeding right
yeah,
there.
Tom is not going
If
to
you're
do that.
But they know that you know that's not what they really want. They're just saying you have to do the song.
What if you
dance.
asked them? What if you
I
said?
know.
What if they're like?
No,
and
you
then,
don't say
like,
ask
money,
them.
and then you're like, is this for food or drugs?
No, you
do
don't ask.
that.
You never ask. I know. I already know.
Because that's
what it's
how
for.
you'd be spending the money if someone gave
What
it
if
to
they
you.
said food and you handle the money? Are you okay with
No,
that?
no. I want to give them the money to make them happy.
No questions asked, yeah.
Oh, I want them
Yeah.
to buy
Don't
what
ask,
makes.
don't tell.
Yeah, exactly.
Home no mo.
Yeah. Or that's why. So because I don't want to say no and disappoint them, I want to give them a cigarette or
Oh, you wanna help.
$1.
He wants to enable.
I
Everybody
have-
knows this.
Yeah.
you know, one of the things I
I'm not
feel
gonna-
like I missed being a single man is there was a time when I really wanted to fuck a streetwalker, like a street person, and that's gone. That dream is gone.
Why?
You can still do it.
No, I can't. I'll ruin my entire family.
know,
there
I'll-
was a time when I
guarantee
could
that
have.
80% of the men that are hiring the services of a sex worker
No, that's what I want.
are married.
Yeah, but that's all. I can't. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that guy. I would have done it when I was single.
But
What if Adria said,
No.
it's cool?
She won't. She won't say that.
cheating is the same as being a serial killer. I don't say where it's, you want
It's a
to.
lot
I didn't
to
expect that from you.
Yeah.
Find
There's
the-
a lot to unpack here.
You want to find the person that no one cares about or is going to notice missing. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So-
Marginalized people,
So
yeah.
when they- if you cheat,
I want it very unfortunate.
But if you
and
cheat
sad, I want it sad.
with a no home no mo.
Wow, you messed it up.
What was
Am
that?
I doing a homo no home no mo?
This is too complicated for
So Tom
Tom.
wants me to have sex with a gay guy who's homeless, which is a homo no home no mo.
Anyway, then nobody will ever find out.
Yeah.
It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, who is that person going to tell? No one. And they're never going to believe him.
Sadly, that's actually that.
No,
people
he's
do
right.
that.
Yeah.
Well,
So
no,
I
no,
gotta,
no,
so I
trans
just gotta
people.
go
Logic,
find.
yeah.
I just gotta go find the dirtiest, most forgettable homeless person to have an affair with.
Yeah. They'll never tell anybody. And even if they did, they're like, I had sex with Daniel Dennis. And they screamed up. They're like, get out of
You're
here.
crazy! Get out of here, crazy lady! And then you'll look at me, and then I'll look at you, and then I'll wink.
Yeah, no, she's
Yeah,
telling the
yeah.
truth.
I'm sorry about homelessness. I'm in it. I'm in like an Instagram fight right now with multiple people.
Homeless
because-
people?
Well, they don't have phones. No,
They do, actually.
Right.
I was like, God, if you spend as much time, getting a job as you do posting.
You want to be an influencer?
Quit reading my papers.
I'm
My
influencer.
papers.
I'm joking.
Feed me and
Brendan.
I'll
All
post
right,
about it on my Instagram.
what's fun that's happening? We got
What's
we
fun?
got
What's
spooky
fun?
season coming up. Anything?
Yeah, the well,
Ooh, I
good, thank
got-
you, because I almost talked about Feces Gate, and I don't want to get into
Oh,
it.
Hold on.
Whoa, hold on. Now we got it.
You can't just.
You can't drop Feces Gate and then try to move on.
yeah.
You fit our show so perfectly, man. God damn it.
What is feces gate?
Well, I'm kind of getting canceled maybe by some people on Instagram.
What?
We what?
By the way, I assumed it's the gate to the Central Florida Fair.
It is.
Not everybody. That's the fist bump. I'm hugging you.
Full circle.
That's
I
so
am
great.
hugging you.
Oh, that's so good.
Do you know City Arts? City Arts, the building downtown. It's like an art gallery.
More like city farts.
More like shitty farts. So they.
No, I'm joking.
Oh, we don't talk about that.
No, I don't know. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They
Yes.
have an alleyway behind it that they're going to be turning into like an art courtyard. They just got some big bucks from the city to renovate it, and they've been saving like cool iron gates and things from the Church Street Ballroom.
The bum stole Tom's iron gate from his Deltona house.
They're upcycling these historic pieces of cast iron, and they're going to be putting it into this beautiful alleyway courtyard thing. And so I wrote about it because there was a time, you'll remember when you helped sponsor one of our bleachers.
Yeah.
What? Thank you very much. We had a pop-up park for 3 months during the pandemic for outdoor programming in Mills 50 to give people stuff to do because you couldn't hang out inside back then.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Because
Yeah, it was
people
awesome.
cared at that moment. And they're like, how can we still do stuff and be around each other?
Yeah.
Come to our park. And we had your bleachers, and so we were looking for places to keep them once that ended. And I was like, well, what if we just donate them to City Arts because they're going to be doing this thing in this courtyard? And we asked them, and their response was, it's just one more thing for people to poop on.
That makes him happy. Look how happy he is. You made him happy.
Oh, no.
They get pooped in. That people poop in that alleyway daily. On their
Doodoo Alley?
doorsteps.
Yeah.
It's
We got to do a
gross.
show from Doodoo Alley.
And so when I wrote about it, I said they're going to transition a human feces riddled alleyway into a fancy art courtyard.
Yeah.
Is what I said in the copy. And nobody cared when I put it on the website.
Yeah.
Nobody could give a shit. I'm sorry.
Hey.
And then I shared it on Facebook. Nobody cared. I was like, oh, I'll just copy it verbatim and put it on Instagram. Oh my God. People were so mad at me, and they're saying I was making fun of homeless people. And I was like, I didn't say anything about homeless people.
Yeah, you assumed it was homeless people
You're
shitting in that
assuming
alley.
it.
That could have
I've
been the
seen
manager of
videos.
Subway.
I've seen videos. It's people going to Celine or people going to the Taco Bell Cantina.
Oh, Taco Bell Cantina will get you.
Because there's no public restrooms, and it's an alleyway, so they just do what they do. And man, these comments, like all day
You
after
should
I've been.
spin it back around on them and you'd be like, how dare you assume I was talking about homeless people?
Well, I started. I wasn't
That's on
gonna-
them.
Sounds like you're
Brendan.
projecting, motherfucker.
Yeah. It's like saying my neighbors moved in and brought the property value down. And they're like, you're racist. They'd be like,
It's
well,
a rental.
you're racist. I didn't say nothing. You don't know who they are?
It's
So
just
they're
crazy.
coming at you,
It's
huh?
just oh yeah, and the DMs and the
Oh,
it's
yeah,
just
yeah.
crazy.
Because they,
it's
you know-
kind of settled down a little bit, but that's
Because
what
they're
my day
always
was
with the
yesterday.
homeless people, right? They're always down there caring about them.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're always down there giving them stuff, taking
People
care of
spend
them.
less if
Yeah,
they
you
spend-
only care when somebody says
Yeah.
they're shitting in the alley. Fuck you.
I know.
Also, where do you poop without a home?
Right. Doodoo Alley.
Oh, no, I got to poop in the alley.
And there's no public restrooms downtown.
No.
There's not one public restroom
Yeah,
downtown.
so maybe we need a public restroom instead of an art park.
Well, they
Exactly.
had them. The city, we had that Barzar, the nighttime economy manager.
I remember that.
And they had pop-up restrooms for people. And in part because they actually, like, if you go down there early in the morning downtown, people are, like, hosing their sidewalks.
Yes, it
I know.
stinks.
I've
Because
seen
it
it.
stinks like pee.
Yes.
Yeah,
Right?
And
It's like a
throw
little
up
Paris.
Dude, I was.
People piss and puke everywhere.
Because
that's
they
why
ca-
nobody, they're family friendly.
Yeah.
Nobody's going downtown.
No, they kick everybody out at 2 a.m. when the bar's in. There's this huge mass migration of people, nowhere to go to the bathroom. They're peeing
wave
in the
It's a
parking
mess.
garage.
The
Never
shit
step
wave.
in a puddle downtown in the morning. It's
Yeah.
full of other people's pee.
Yeah.
And then, like, all the businesses. And then, like,
Welcome to Orlando. I'm sorry.
Can't stop laughing.
I was in the U.S. like mail office in downtown Orlando.
post office? Jesus Christ, man.
God damn it. I get what I thought he was going to say. I was in the U.S. Army, guys. I
I
thought you were
was in
having
a
a
mail
flash-
spa. I was like, what is
you were having a
happening?
flashback.
I pictured a room.
post
I
office.
pictured a room full of sexy UPS drivers with short shorts.
I was in the U.S. Army back in 1941. Like, what the fuck is this?
I forgot the name of the post office. I never go to the post office.
He just had a mint card.
What is it, 1900s?
How much is a stamp?
Who goes to the post office?
Dan goes every day.
I go every day.
Oh, I stopped
I'm an
going.
old man.
What do you mean you go every day?
I go and check the P.O. box, and then if I got stuff to mail, I go and I say,
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
nice.
Cancel that, by the way. Why do we have that? Anyway,
That was when Lee used to get stuff shipped here.
yeah.
Nice, I like
I don't even
that.
know what he got shipped.
So I'm at the
Hurry's
downtown post
dedication.
office because that's where we have to go to renew our son's passports.
What are we
right?
talking about?
Well, I'm gonna bitch about the bathrooms.
Oh, yeah, okay,
so,
okay.
At the post office?
So I go, I meet Crystal with our sons because
Yeah.
both parents have to be there. And so
Yeah.
I put my hand up and be like, "Do you swear you're their father?" And I'm like, "Yes." And I'm like, "That's all."
Yeah, that's it. That's
But
it.
they make
Like,
you gotta have a guy there.
I'm pretty sure if you're willing to kidnap a kid, you're willing to lie
Of course.
to the fatso.
Right.
I mean,
Whatever, who cares?
if that's all I have to do,
yeah,
I'd be
yeah.
like,
Yeah, I
that's
was
my
like,
daughter.
You
Noted.
Think it's like the guy that kidnapped a couple kids is like, he won't lie to me from the U.S. mail thing.
like
The
if they-
U.S. mail thing.
It's like if they came to the guy and they're like, "Hey, you do know before you can take possession of the child, you have to swear that you're."
yeah,
Oh,
that's all.
yeah.
So I had to be.
That's the
this
same
time-
rule. Like if you ask them if they're a cop, they have to tell you if they're a cop.
Yeah, but which is not true, by the
Yeah,
way.
it's
Well,
not.
like,
Cops can lie to you.
Yeah. Get arrested by an undercover cop. He'll tell you 20 times he's not a cop,
Yeah.
and then still arrest you.
I've been doing it every time I'm at a urinal and someone checks out my junk. I'm like, "Are you a cop?"
So I'm there, standing there with Crystal, and because of the amount of caffeine and Adderall I take, I have
You're
to pee
dancing.
all the time.
Yeah.
And Sam will tell you, I pee every
taking
5
Sam
Sam
minutes.
will tell you.
Don't know why you threw my name in there.
What's
What
she
the
do
fuck?
every day.
She gotta hold it for you.
I
What's the
thought
fuck?
you and Daniel talk shit. How many times I pee every day? Like something's wrong with him.
No, nobody talks shit about you.
I just assume because I'm like,
nobody's ever
too
considered-
much.
The only
Nobody's
time,
ever
the
considered
only
it.
time I do talk shit, the
What
only
the
time I do
hell's
talk shit is when
happening?
you're in there and I hear flush 3-4 times.
What's happening? I
It's
can
like
just picture
flush,
Tom sitting there like, "Oh,
flush.
they're talking about my
No,
pee.
we're
They're
not.
He
talking
thinks
about."
everyone's talking
We're
about
not
him.
talking about you, man. We love you.
Oh,
So,
but
anyway.
now I'm gonna talk about it.
I'm
you gotta go
standing
pee.
there. Well, it's a weird thing. If someone to pee that much, like something's wrong with me.
He does
No, it's
pee a lot.
good.
You did mention it
Anytime
at
we-
Sam's house.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
as soon as he got to my house, right before he left, I'm like, we were only here
But
40
that's because
minutes.
I heard him rummaging through your medicine cabinet. He's looking for pain pills. I
You
know
doing
this.
cocaine?
It's great. Anything to make the Mudfield better. If he could have found a jar of pain pills in there, he'd have been like, score. Mudfield won't be that bad.
Wrong
now,
cabinet.
I'm standing in the post office like, God, I gotta piss so bad. So then I'm looking around. Have you ever been to the downtown post office?
Yeah.
It looks like the Ghostbusters. Ghost there.
It does look like
the fucking, what is
It does.
Yeah.
The General Goro or whatever.
We're talking about Zool. Not General
I am
Goro.
Zool.
Dude, you are not going to do well tomorrow. Dude, you are already
Zool.
whacked out
It
of
looks like Zool's house. It's huge. And then I'm like, I'm like, which way's the bathroom? And I'm like, no bathroom here. And then I'm like, no bathroom in Zool's house. There has to be. And then like,
Not
no.
a public bathroom.
And
No,
then-
not for you.
and then
They
so-
learned that quick.
Yeah.
And
People do drugs in
and
there,
it's
dude.
because of the goddamn homeless.
Yeah.
I'll shit it all
Hey, now everyone get him for Feces game.
up. No, that's what will happen. And that's
Did you go shit in the alleyway?
no, I stood there dancing, and I'm like, do I have to be here? And they're like, you have to be here.
It's an amenity thing. It needs to, like, if you don't want people pooping in alleyways, you got
That's
to
right.
provide a place for them to poop.
Yeah.
You didn't have a bottle in your truck you could have peed in?
Oh, they're like, go into my truck and then piss in a bottle.
You know, there's
It's like
places-
9 a.m.
Better than pissing your pants.
Can you piss in a
those-
bottle?
I
Can you
did-
piss in a water bottle? I can't.
Yeah. Well,
'Cause
also,
I'm too girthy.
I
I
can't-
gotta pee in a Gatorade
I
bottle.
can't pee.
Prove it. Prove it.
I mean, I will.
Prove
It's
it.
disgusting. You don't want to see it. It's flat like a pepperoni and wide like a tuna can.
Flat like
You
a
know,
pepperoni.
It's hard to pee.
You got gas pedal.
When it gets hard, it just goes 2 millimeters. It's like my wife sitting on an old coffee can.
No, I don't like that.
It's flat and it looks like a.
Man.
I don't know.
I asked about spooky season and we got Feces game. I don't even know what's
I know.
going on
Spooky
anymore.
You were
season, I
supposed to
can
tell
tell
us
you.
what to do this weekend.
Yeah, not
I
you
don't know.
do.
Do we have is there a reason for me to be here? I thought he just came here and talked about poop every time.
Yeah, it's
What-
fine.
what
Now
is
you've just turned
happening?
into Seth Petrozelli. That's
Oh
all
my
he
gosh.
does when he comes in.
Oh, no.
Poop and pee.
Oh, and then he sends me dick pics.
Oh, did you get one too?
The
Yeah,
last
well,
thing.
through you.
So
Not me
I know, it's
personally.
through Tom.
Yeah,
It's
I
through
was like,
Tom.
I didn't send you a.
He sent it to Tom, and
You
Tom
okay,
shared
buddy? You're
like a
right.
gentleman.
one last
Where
thing
am I?
about no homo. homo.
No, you're messing it up.
Mo.
No, home no mo.
Home no mo.
Home no mo. Is that if
Home
you
no mo FOMO.
if you're going to, let's say, the Amway from Church Street and you have to pass underneath I-4, right?
Yeah. Where the bucket drummers are.
Yeah, where the bucket drummers are. But
I
there's
love the
also
bucket drummers.
there's like a concrete wall
Yeah.
that's there that
To
basically
keep people from sleeping there.
but also holds up like the earth that holds up the I-4, right?
Yeah.
This is a huge concrete
Allegedly.
wall.
Berm, like a
Allegedly.
huge
You know,
berm.
and some pillars and things.
Yeah.
And what the homeless like to do, because me and Daniel
I'm a
have
big
seen
fan of this, yeah.
multiple times.
Yeah.
I'm talking. I've seen this dozens of times.
Yeah.
Which
They're
it
fucking
seems
the wall.
no, it seems more uncomfortable to do this. like it seems
I
like a
don't
statement. They're making a statement.
I don't understand it, but I do want to try it, but I don't know where I would do it.
Is that they'll go up against the wall? I have no idea if this is what they do, but I see the evidence. But they'll go and they'll pull their pants down and press their butt cheeks against the cement.
You need leverage.
But instead, but not like There's when you're pooping and you're camping.
Are they scooting on the wall?
No. They just put their. It's like, okay, imagine if you were going to do like
'Cause you're seeing
CrossFit.
butt
You know, like a
prints?
wall sit
No.
for CrossFit when you do a wall sit for your
Yeah.
abs. Do like a wall sit.
I've heard of it.
And then shit down the wall.
But it's not even a wall sit. It's like they're
you're
pooping
saying
against the wall.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not like how like fitness guys they'll use their
Like a
legs
Rorschach test?
to hold their back.
Yeah, but that's
and
too
then you'll
flat.
see a
Yes.
big.
You see your mother?
There's a butterfly.
So no, it comes out. It comes out of
Like a
their asshole,
circle.
and then it
What?
hits the cement, and then it
No.
spreads out, and
That's
then
art.
it
That's
falls.
art.
Yeah,
No.
and then it falls in one
It's
line, so
like
it's
a-
like a big doo-doo dot with the drip in the middle.
Yeah.
And then they do this to like I think to like
I hate
like I think it's to
It's a
knock us
middle
down-
finger.
Yeah, it's to knock society down a peg. It's like I live in the street. I'm gonna doo-doo dot this
Yeah.
concrete wall for everybody who has a house to look at it and realize.
Holy shit! I've thought the same thing. That's exactly what I think
Yeah,
they do.
yeah.
I think they do it because I think that they think because I would.
Well, because
I'm crazy.
they don't want to be invisible.
So I shit on the pillar, right? Yeah, I want to be seen. So in my way to be recognized is to shit on the pillar. So when you're driving to your business meeting in your Maserati, you see the doo-doo dot and you go,
Or is it like
motherfucker, and I'm like, I'm seen.
Is it a territorial thing?
Oh.
Like, hey, this is my part of the wall.
And they smell it.
Yeah.
And they smell it to see
I don't know.
who it
I
is.
don't think it goes that far.
No.
It could just be crazy.
Yeah, it could be.
Which is probably
Or
95%.
it could be that their
There could be
entire
no other
diet
reason.
consists
I
of
think your
rainwater and rap snacks.
Your chat room got real quiet.
Well, they're all homeless.
They're all laughing too hard. They can't type.
They all
They
shut
can't
their
type with
computers.
your-
Yeah, they all ran to a wall to shit on.
All right, let's take a break.
Okay.
Come back. We'll
Sir.
do some dump them out.
Yeah, man.
Dump them out.
Let me find the next band we have.
P.S. We sang the Dump It Out song when we were making beer the other day.
You did?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Where?
someone else started singing it at Tactical Brewing.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah, because we had to dump something out. And he was like, dump it out.
Don't.
Oh, look at that.
Catchy.
Cool.
Yeah, we were
all
thinking
right.
about you.
The name of the band is, I don't have it here. That's weird.
Let's make it up.
The name of the band is Pew Pew Pew.
You made it up.
Yeah, so there you go. Enjoy this. We'll be back with more A Mediocre Time momentarily. 1-844-TOM-NDAN show at tomandan.com for emails.
I wish I could have balled in the pandy. I only sold 'cause I need the money. I miss the West Coast offense and my strong D. Cost of living got the best of me. Never been much for saving up. Really hope that guy sells me my PlayStation back. I'll sell some other shit and I'll get paid. I'm gonna get back into video games. I really hope that guy sells me my PlayStation back. Tell him he should get the newer one. And it's the dumbest thing I ever done. Get the cash and meet him in the lobby. Bring it home, hook it up to the TV. much for saving up. Really hope that guy sells me my PlayStation back. I'll sell some other shit and I'll get paid. I'm gonna get back into venture games. I really hope that guy sells me my PlayStation back. Tell him he should get the newer one. And it's the dumbest thing I ever done. What can I do? I've got nowhere to escape to. It's all too true. What can I do? I really hope that guy sells Mike my PlayStation back. Really hope that guy sells me my PlayStation back. I'll sell some other shit and I'll get paid. I'm gonna get back into venture games. I really hope that guy sells me my PlayStation back. Tell him he should get the newer one. And it's the dumbest thing I ever done. I don't wanna go outside and play. Maybe I don't need it anyway.
You're listening to the industry leader, radio guys turned podcasters. And now the whole town is sucking our dicks.
Oh, yeah.
You're listening to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to lick our balls, bitch.
Somebody snip my ashes today. Put me in a black coffin, flip the plane. I have a new idea on the way, but I don't know
That's $1 million idea.
Yeah, there you go. See?
Talking business.
See, talking business. Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I'm Tom.
Some people in the chat room asking about that last song. That was Cherry Glazer with Eat You Like a Pill. Welcome
Oh
back.
my God.
She has a new album out today. Very, very good if you like the alternative rock and roll.
Yeah.
Let's do some dump 'em out.
All right, buddy. Let me
Yeah.
find the button. Didn't we skip it?
Bottomix.
You would think that I would know this where this button is.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Do it. It's about your boobs.
I love boobs.
We got too many topics on the list today. It's the end of the
Motherfucking show.
So come on, baby.
One day Tom will sing with you.
And play. I wanna see your
Tom just got very uncomfortable because our guest shook her boobs.
Hey, I'm not getting uncomfortable.
Dump them out. Do it. Come on.
Dump 'em out brought to you by the Orange County Regional History Center.
Yeah, buddy.
Where they're doing their Sam Rivers event Saturday, October 7th, next weekend. And that's basically to celebrate a jazz legend that lived in Central Florida.
Do yourself a favor. Easiest way to educate yourself on Sam Rivers, you could check out the Regional History Center's website, or you could just go to Spotify and type in Sam Rivers.
Yeah.
And you're going to be freaked out when you see like 30 to 40 different, recordings that are there, and that's not even the tip of the iceberg. And if you want to celebrate his life and the fact that he spent a lot of his elder years in the Orlando area, this event is the event for you. Yeah,
And have a full panel, including his daughter.
Yeah, man.
There's a concert at the Social later that night that Dan will be going
Yep,
to.
his manager Greg that was in here. Am I getting his name right, or am I? Anyway, his manager. Will be on that panel, and they will be answering all of your questions. And then they're going to finish it off with a little concert of some of his music, which will be really, really great.
We're doing a ticket giveaway for the concert on,
hell yeah,
on Bungalow's Insta.
I'm going to be out there.
Okay. I saw you at the last concert.
Yeah, man. I like these events.
It's a mediocre time with Tom and Dan.
Yep,
Shut up.
It certainly is.
Is it better than a shit field?
100% better.
Yeah. What's
Okay,
more
I
than
need
a-
everything. You need to explain it to me in the shit
Depends what you're
field
into.
spectrum.
Yeah, it is. It's real good. It's going to be nice.
What are we-
End of the motherfucking show.
Just singing it? All right, it's done.
Get to work.
What's the first one, Sam?
Cameo.
Oh,
we
yeah.
want to talk about that you guys are on Cameo, and now, Tom, you have some kind of scheme that you're
All
going
right.
to use the Cameo money
it's
for.
a Cameo Scameo.
Ah, there it is.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is exactly legal, but I think it is.
Let's
I-
find
Well,
out.
if
who
we make
cares?
it a joke and say it's not real, then it's fine.
It's real for for sure. I'm gonna post
It's real
a
to
picture.
me, man.
We're gonna. Me and Dana are gonna get to $1,000 on our Cameo.
We have
account.
$55 now in our Cameo
yeah.
account.
Yeah.
We've done 3 cameos.
So, but here's the reason. Like,
Yes.
no one really. I feel like. If you want us to say happy birthday
We'll
to
do
you,
anything.
I'll see you in public. You're
Yeah.
like, say happy birthday to me.
Yeah,
I'll be
we
like,
do it. We're the most approachable. Like, for anybody asks us, will you make a video for my kid? You're like, we'll do anything for you. Because we're like, I think we enjoy doing this.
Yeah. I got you on my OnlyFans.
Yeah, exactly.
You probably could have got it for free if you just emailed us. He's
Yeah.
like, can you send us a video?
But
Happy
that
birthday?
day,
All right.
that's over now because we're on Cameo.
So,
Oh,
but
you're not selling this very
no,
well.
not anymore.
But anyway, everybody, even including the people who've already done it on Cameo, if you buy a Cameo from us, once we get to 1,000,
Yes.
right?
Once we get to $1,000,
yeah.
we're at $55 now, so we need you guys to sign up
55.
and get our Cameo.
So then I'm gonna take that 1,000, right, and I'm gonna bet it all.
Yeah.
3 times.
Yep.
Right.
Oh.
1,000 to 2,000, 2 to 4,
And the
4
4
to
to
8.
8.
Right. And then
If you win each time,
Well, we're saying we're going to win each time.
Yeah,
Okay,
Well, I mean, I do
I didn't
a
understand. I
lot
thought
of
you were
research.
saying, like, because I was like, well, what if you lose the?
We're not going to.
Then you don't
Yeah,
get
We're
it.
that confident. Now, check
Yeah,
this
yeah.
out.
Okay.
I,
So we get the 8,000 that we've won, and all these generous, BDMs and listeners that have, done these cameos or requested these cameos from us. tell them what we're gonna do.
Yeah. So then everybody who did the cameo.
Yeah, we have a record
and
on our
funded
phone.
this.
Yes, you believed in us.
We'll get free access and special drink package. I don't even know what it is. But to Slam Hogapalooza.
Slam Hogapalooza.
2024.
What's that?
We don't know yet. We'll figure it out.
I like the name.
We're taking the $8,000. We're doing Slam Hogapalooza.
Rent out Cabana Live.
And it's going to be
appearances by Super Dave.
And we're taking all the money that we won
Taco.
and then putting it into the event. And then we're going to put up a $5,000 cash prize to Miss Slam Hog.
Miss Slam Hog. $5,000 cash.
What's Miss Slam Hog?
Whatever.
I don't find out.
Like a beauty queen pageant?
It's like
whatever you want.
It's
We're gonna
wet
have some
T-shirt.
contests,
It's a pudding.
I have never
it's
wanted a
coleslaw.
T-shirt more. I'm going to compete.
It's wrestling.
I'm competing.
As Brenda?
Yeah, as Brenda.
It
Brenda's
shows
going to
you
compete.
whatever.
5,000 cash.
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
So we just got to get to the 1,000 first.
I'll wrestle some bitches in coleslaw.
Yeah, we'll do anything.
Okay, so get on
Me
the
and
cameo.
Daniel, we decided.
I'm a feminist. I'll beat you up.
We just said fuck it.
Yeah, we're gonna do
Lean into the Slam Hog.
Yeah. We're gonna.
Can we do it at the Hogwalla?
I want everybody to
hit the throttle when you're crashing.
Exactly. I want everybody, if you're listening to this, send me a picture of your wife's sour titties. And let's start a website of just all
Sourtitties.com.
Sourtitties.com. Let's go crazy. Let's take this back to the 90s, man. Nobody wants that. I said that and I was talking myself out actively as I was saying it.
Now, if I lose my bets, we're gonna do nothing.
I can't wait. What a great idea.
Yeah, we have great ideas.
Yeah.
All right, what's next on our great idea list?
Speaking of sourtitties.com, the next thing on our list is knockedupandnaked.com.
Oh yeah, they keep trying to trick me into buying
Knocked
this.
up and naked?
Right here, they keep trying to trick me into buying this. It's from this is the market. It just says marketing services from Domain Networks. That's how
generic.
That's how
Not
generic it is.
real.
No, this isn't real. And they send this to me, and they send it to me once a year, and they want me to
I wonder
buy.
why that one specifically.
And it says, well, they try to trick you. They try to trick you into thinking you already own it, right?
Oh.
So they say, it's time for
You're
you to pay
into
for your
pregnant porn.
Yeah, it's like it's time for you to pay for your annual website domain listing, $289. We can buy ANFTomandDan.com redirect to it. knockedupandnaked.com.
There we go.
Well,
Let me buy that.
Why?
Let me buy it.
My dad used to always say, pregnant ladies are hot because they do it.
That's pretty good.
I like the logic.
I like that too. Yeah, Canadian
Not
logic,
wrong.
real man.
And they'll accept the cream pie.
Yeah, they will. True.
Yeah.
Or not be safe.
Yeah, you don't have to pull out. Yeah.
They've already done it.
Anyway, accept a cream pie.
That counts.
Yeah.
That's
threw
what
up
you
in
need.
my mouth.
Biology.
Also, Dan, you infiltrated the granny site.
Oh
It
yeah.
says on here,
Yeah. Okay. I
Well,
infiltrated
wait, are
the-
you going to get the pregnant site?
No, why are they sending that to Daniel?
They're trying
Let's
to trick
do
me
it.
into buying it. They think we're really
Let's
stupid.
do it. We can
Is it
use
in your algorithm?
Midjourney.
Yeah, did you look at
No,
bro?
we have another one on my desk too that is for just they want me to buy TomandDan.com.
Oh.
Well, I get that.
TomandDan.com.
Why knocked up and naked?
No idea.
But that
No
could
idea.
be, we could get that, and then we could use artificial intelligence to generate images of nude pregnant women.
And become rich. What if that made us
There we
rich?
go.
This guy's an idea guy
Well,
over here.
what is it? A pay site?
Yeah.
It sounds like a pay site, right?
Yeah.
Knockedupandnaked.com.
And then we'll use the money as part of the prize package when I win.
I
as
mean,
Brenda.
I only have
when I wrestle
until
bitches in coleslaw.
I only have until October 15th to do this at the 289. Do you think we have pregnant listeners that would send pictures of themselves, explicit pictures of themselves?
100%.
Not our
Thank you.
listeners, but I know where to get them. The fairgrounds.
You'll see him this weekend.
The fairgrounds are calling.
I can just go there and I'll find a knocked up and naked person.
Okay, well, that's going to be sad, though. That's going to be a charity site.
And they're going to be running
It's gonna be
crazy.
a charity site.
Yeah.
yeah.
What if they're tasteful dudes?
No, nobody likes
Okay,
tasteful.
yeah,
I
know.
remember as a young boy,
you
I
like
knew that. As like a young boy, I remember once I saw it wide open, I never wanted to go back. I was like, then I saw like just titties, and I was like, well, where's the wide open?
Come on.
Where's the meat?
Hold on, throttle.
The curtains.
Yeah,
What Oh, what's next, Sam?
Throw it up.
The
again.
granny site? Did you want to talk
Oh,
about
yeah.
it at all?
I
or-
got to pull up my
Oh
screenshots.
my
I did
God,
this on my
wait,
phone.
So is this a granny porn site
Yeah,
too?
Okay,
basically.
so
Well, they
here,
advertise
here
it to
I
us.
went through the granny site. I got to be careful. I can't put this up for people to see. So you wanted to go through the granny site.
Dugout.com.
I finally found the old granny ad popped up. You know how hard it is to find the granny ad or the Sanford weed guy when you want to find him?
Do I ever?
If you want to find the guy that goes, if you're looking for the best weed in Sanford, Florida, look no further than Chronic Guru. Like, I haven't memorized because I masturbate a lot.
You're masturbating to his
No.
Oh,
I
that's
just,
the ad.
Yeah, it's just the ad. So you can't find that guy when
Do
you
you
need
get that ad, Brendan?
No.
Do you get the grannies?
Do you get the ugly granny?
No, and I'm picturing
What
Dad
ads do you
pulling
get?
his badge to some marijuana
Hold on,
salesman.
Brendan, what, I assume that
What?
you've looked at the videos that they got online,
watch
right?
Porn?
Oh, yeah.
No.
I don't know. Okay,
Nah.
so what
This
ads
guy.
are you
I have
seeing?
an Oculus. Of course I've seen porn.
Yeah.
Are you seeing old grandpas?
Do you like it?
They're called mature,
What if
older
they did that
bears.
to him?
I
What if
don't
they
know.
were like,
Well,
because you
that's
would
what
get,
they-
you would
that's
get
how
the
it
ad.
works.
You would get the
Oh,
ad. I get an
God.
ad. Tom gets an ad. It pops up and it's
No.
like, do you want to fuck ugly grannies in your neighborhood? And I'm like,
No.
yeah.
do you want to fuck ugly grandpas?
No, I get furry ones sometimes.
Oh.
Really? I've never got the furry.
Me neither.
It's all over the place, man. I've never gotten any grannies.
No, I get ugly grannies just like you, buddy. I'm just like you.
Well, but then I put a poll up on the BDM page, and lots of people are like, I get it too.
But
and
a lot of people said they didn't.
No, I know.
So-
You're right.
I saw a digital minotaur one not too
Digital Minotaur.
because it's like a video. It's like Sims, but they're
Oh yeah,
fucking,
you get the video game ones.
But
yeah.
it's like, and there's like werewolf one.
Yeah.
We got a digital werewolf fucking a minotaur.
Digital werewolf dick.
Yeah.
That's
And there's a
that's
poor
weirder
little,
than the grannies.
and there's a poor there's a poor like quickie mart guy like who's like between them.
Oh, that's racist. The quickie mark guy. Apu?
Apu is fucking a werewolf.
I don't want to watch that. Leave Apu alone. That's a
I'm not clicking on him
fucked
because
up
it's
racist.
No, I'm not clicking
Does it
on
do
him.
the
What
accent?
the hell is going on?
Brittany watches a werewolf.
I'm not watching it.
Apu for the
But
Simpsons.
if the ad is there when I'm waiting for my other thing, if it's
Right,
there,
right,
I'll
right.
look at the ad because I'm like, what are they doing
I
to that
can't
poor
breathe.
man?
Now I'm even more confused.
I have tears in my eyeballs. For, okay, so
And they say
I
it's like a choose your own adventure. And
So
you're like,
I
who would
clicked-
choose that?
I clicked. I clicked it. Okay, I did it, and I can't put it on the main
She
computer.
looks like a hot granny.
But not bad. So
Oh, she is a hot
I
granny.
clicked the ugly grannies ad. It came up. I found it one time. I clicked it as fast as I could. I was on my laptop, and then and I was taking screenshots.
She's for sure got herpes though.
So this lady, it says, this is not a dating site. It redirects to hotsexpartners.com. It says, this is not a dating site. You will simply choose a woman and ask to fuck.
Oh.
Okay, all right.
So then I click. It says, please keep the identity a secret. And I said, okay.
Oh, it's like they're
So then
sex workers?
So then the next one, it goes to the next screen it goes to. It says, important, before we can show you a list and photos of women who live near you and are ready to have sex right now,
We need your
we
credit
need
card.
to ask
Yeah.
you 3 quick questions to make sure you qualify.
Okay.
Continue. So I clicked continue. Question 1. You ready?
God damn.
Many-
Are we answering them?
Yeah. Well, I did. I'll tell you what I
Okay.
did. It's many of these women are desperate single moms and cheating wives looking for some fun.
Yeah.
They could be your neighbors or someone you know. Do
Ooh.
you agree to keep
Titillating.
the identity of these women a secret? And of course, I'm a gentleman, so
That's
I said
right.
yes.
Fuck yeah.
I'll keep your secrets, Granny.
I said yes.
Even if you click no, it'll still go.
Yeah, I think so too.
Both buttons can
Yeah.
continue.
Yeah.
Question 2. These women have
Oh,
asked
no.
us to not allow men that are seeking a, quote, relationship,
Oh.
end quote. They only desire quick sex. No dating.
All right, well, that's what I want.
Do you agree to this
This is why you're
request?
getting the ads.
Do you agree to this
Yeah, of
request?
course. Yeah,
Yes
that's
or
what I
no? By
want.
the way, I was falling for this hook, line, and sinker. I was like, all in. I was like, this is fucking great.
I don't need another old crow
Yeah,
yelling
no
at me.
strings attached.
All right, question
Insane.
3. I've
like
made
old
it.
titties?
I'm already.
You like old titties?
I do like old titties. I like the wrinkles in them sometimes. It
Let me
looks,
take my teeth
it
out.
looks like a bag of water you put out to keep the flies away. Are you at least? Question 3. Are you at least 24 years old?
Fuck yeah.
The women have requested that we not let those younger than 24 contact them because of past rude behavior of younger men. I was like, yeah, these fucking jits. They don't know.
Whippersnappers.
Yeah, and so I said yes. Then I can't show that. Then it
Oh.
popped up. I can show Tom.
Okay.
Full titties?
It pops up a skinny girl with little titties, a regular. It says
you're
what,
choosing.
It says
What's your body type?
What type of body do you prefer? Choose up to 3 answers. So I chose 3.
What were your answers?
You could go skinny, regular, BBW, big tits are a must, or sexy ass is a must.
What's BBW?
Big beautiful woman.
Oh, that's nice.
I think that's what.
That's what I am in drag.
Yeah. So I went skinny, regular, and big tits are a must.
Okay, all right.
And then it gave me this one. It says, how old do you like your women? Choose up to 3 answers: 18 to 25, 26 to 35, 36 to 45, 46 to 55, or 55 plus. I just did the first 3 because I'm not an idiot.
Oh.
I did 18 to 25, 26 to 35, and 36 to 45.
But it's old ladies. You didn't do the old ladies.
No, because I don't really want old ladies.
Oh.
Then it goes to what type of relationship are you looking for? Then it has a picture of a
so
woman.
This is a census data collection.
Is it?
And I'm really going through. By the way, my daughter was reading her Sunshine State book beside me while I'm filling out this form. And then it says, what type of relationship are you looking for? A one-night stand, which is just a lady laying on her back with the dicks in her face. Sex on multiple occasions. That's a girl sucking a dick. Then regular sex is a girl holding her ankles. Serious dating or marriage. So I went one-night stand. I just went with the standard one-night stand. Distance between you and her. Choose up to 3. Within walking. I was like, how the fuck you can do that? Same city. Nearby cities are okay.
Remind me to tell you about that.
Same country.
There's something I need to
tell you. Or does it matter? And I did walking distance because I thought that would be awesome.
She's at your mailbox right now.
Then I got to there, and the reason
how many sugar?
I don't have a screenshot of the next part because it did that weird thing where it goes to an unclickable window, the one that cannot be shut down.
No one's ever got this phone.
Someone in the chat was right.
Jason Bourne has infiltrated us.
That's what the government's got you.
He did.
In the chat, someone said I thought it was 3 questions only. That was more than 3
No,
questions.
I kept going through it. So then what it did.
After the first question, we steal your information.
Yeah, that's where they get you.
And no one's ever got to the 9th one. There's nothing else.
They're like, what do we do now?
Do you know who you're dealing with? It's Dr. Slamhog. He's in the system. No, I got there, and then it did the thing where it pops up, and it says, like, VPN problem, blah, 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 and you can't shut it out, and it's like, and I'm like,
you're trying to
and I'm like, X, and then I had to do the thing where I had to, like, hold down and then swipe Google Chrome away and kill it, and then reopen it and go to CNN.com.
But every time I swipe it away, I'm like, is it still back?
I think it's still back there.
I mean, is it in the universe of my phone?
My phone just said I had 99 tabs open, and I was like, how did that happen? I don't even know, because I thought I was closing them, but apparently they were living in tab land. I had no idea.
They're in the background.
I had no idea. Yeah.
God, you're like Gay Tom. Like his phone is always working on everything at all times.
The walkable distance thing.
Please, yes.
Someone came up to me at bingo and showed me their phone. It's a dick map. It's called. Can I say this?
Yeah.
Sniffies. I didn't know.
Sniffies.
Is the name of it.
It's a dick app.
It's an app, but it's also you can just put it in your browser, and it's a live like Google map of dicks around you. Like, and you can, and it's just dicks. It's all the dicks, Sam. Look, are you ready?
Yeah.
And
Make sure I'm not on.
The app is called Sniffies.
Sniffies.
And then
or you can go to sniffies.com.
I'm using it anonymmously.
Me too.
And what are you going to put on there? You got to put your dick on there.
I just want to look at them.
Oh.
Is it like people to go, like, they're
To
ready?
fuck.
And then they put themselves on.
And it's mostly anonymous. So, like, most of the, like, you're not going to, people, if you ask for, like, face photos, they don't like doing that.
What if you go to meet up just based off the dick pic and then it's somebody you do know?
Yeah, that could happen.
Oh, it's like your friend that's married.
Look
or
at that
something.
dude. It's just dicks all around Orlando. I'm
Yes.
in. There's assless chaps and dicks everywhere.
Everywhere.
Look at this guy.
Are they just walking around?
Oh my God, this guy's coming towards the studio. There's one coming to the studio. Lock the door.
If they're in their cars, it like moves.
Yeah.
And then when you find them, you're like, hey,
what's going on,
What's
Sniffy?
the code? Is it you start sniffing?
Look, that guy's driving down Virginia Drive.
Oh,
Is there
my
a-
goodness.
There's some big
We got,
automobiles on Sniffies. Good Lord.
I know. I'm kind of obsessed. I told Scotty, I was like, you need to look at this with me. And he got disgusted. and left the room.
Can you ask me? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Oh man,
Are
they are
some
spreading
this
it
there?
wide.
Yeah, there's a guy spreading it wide. That's what
busting
I'm.
it wide open.
And he's riding down the road like there's a spread ass just going down Virginia Drive.
Is it when you find them? They're
Gay
like,
people are trash.
you have to
Just trash
Can
people.
you wave them out? You're like,
Oh
hey,
my God.
I found you. a
No, you
Sniffy."
message them. You message them.
No
Oh,
sniff
you-
backs. No sniff backs.
Okay, then you say, let's go to this.
Yeah, you're like, look up, and then he looks up, and you're like,
Hold on, I think I recognize one of these.
but then you pull over and you
Is it
start
me?
doing it. Where do you go?
Jesus Christ! There
Brendan,
are a lot
you
of
tell
big
me.
dicks in this.
I
city.
don't know.
This is a life I'd like
You
to
can go
live
wherever you
if
wanna
I
go.
wanted
Oh
to.
my God! One of them, one of the
Hold
pictures, one of the icons, what are those called? Avatars,
Uh-huh.
is a man upside down sucking a dick.
The gravitron.
Yeah, he's
This
upside
is
down.
amazing.
that came too quick to your head. That came too quick.
That's a
You
move.
already-
No,
What do you mean?
When
This,
you hold
the statue right next to you, Brandon. Look.
yeah. You
That's
hold.
it.
Oh God! If you
It's
click
a-
on it, it
it's-
gives you.
It's the standing 69 is the gravitron.
Oh, this guy's got that dog mask on that you wore at Fair Villa.
Oh, puppies.
Or that's
Puppies.
Tom on Sniffies.
They like to poop on the floor, and then you're like, bad
This,
puppy.
this grotto pool looks very familiar.
Yeah, there are. I mean, I'm virtually certain I can figure out who everybody is on Sniffies. Oh, that's good, Brendan. Breaking news.
I'm just kind of unpacking it still. I
Yeah.
was very
Hey,
surprised.
I see what you did.
Way
Because
more
they just
fun.
got rid of the apps. It's no
Yeah.
longer just lists of
Man.
people.
Oh, they list whether they're cut or not.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw that.
Yeah.
Cut,
Yeah.
uncut,
Cut or
how big
uncut.
they are, how wide they are.
Oh, that's a Vayner. Okay,
yeah,
what's
there's some.
next?
Yeah, there's some Vayners on there.
What do we got here?
AJR on No Grass Today lyrics.
Oh, okay.
Thanks
Yeah.
for helping
Do
me
you still want
unpack
to talk
that.
about this?
Well, real quick. So Max likes the music in the family, and he likes this pop artist named AJR. I guess
It's a
all the
group,
brothers.
yeah.
The group is called AJR,
Yeah.
and they're brothers or whatever. Anyway, I don't know how he found it, but that's all he wants to listen to. So we listened to AJR on the way to breakdancing every day, whatever. And so he learned all the lyrics to the songs, and one of the songs is called "No Grass Today."
Yeah.
And it's basically I
About
didn't.
marijuana?
It's about marijuana. It's like I didn't smoke no grass today.
Huh.
It's just like I don't know what else. Then so Max is singing it out loud because he likes to sing the lyrics, and then
If he's into breakdancing, he's going to be learning about marijuana. it's going to happen. How old is he?
He is 8.
8.
I gotta get off Sniffies. Sorry.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy?
It is.
I was having a beer with my friends looking at Sniffies the other day. Then we were just looking at it.
So back to Sniffies for a
I like
quick
the song.
Yeah, Sniffies is pretty much taking over the show.
Do you then is it right then and there, or do you go on some sort of
I think it
meetup
depends
later?
on what you want. I
Like
think
they
it
have
depends on what you
orgy
want.
meetups in there.
But can you tell the person like right now?
Yeah.
If they're available, yeah.
In the abandoned parking lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
In my car because my wife's home. Like,
Yeah, okay,
it's like,
all right,
it's fucked
okay,
up.
all right.
It's fucked up.
Oh, okay. So I'm using it currently anonymously. So I think
Which
I
they
can
like.
I can click on people and then like. Okay, so this one. Okay, I got one, Tom.
All right,
this
I'm
is
pulling
3
Sniffies
miles
back up. I guess
away.
we're back in.
We're
back in the Sniffies.
This one is 3 miles away. 11 cruisers confirmed, including the host.
This is the orgy.
Yeah, it's called Pump and Dump. It
Hold
says,
Pump and dump.
hosting a
Do you know what
pump and-
that is?
Hosting a pump and dump at my place,
That's one
taking
person.
dick all night.
Hold on, Brendan, hold on. Tell me what pump and dump
Oh,
is.
this
One
is a
person.
picture of a
This is
penis
a
in a
lot.
butthole.
This
I
is a
have
lot.
to close
This might
that
make
one.
people hate gay people. But that's one person who just wants as much dick as possible.
Okay.
Pump and dump.
So then
Like take him, have your way, and leave, and then the next guy comes in.
and that's what he wants.
Yeah.
Wait,
Which is a great way to get an STD.
you just want to
You
lay
know?
on the bed and get pumped?
Yeah.
And then they want the person to
doesn't?
leave as
And he stays there the whole time, but it's just like a
How long is
lineup.
this going on?
As long as he can.
God, I think I could only
Take
do about
it.
2 dumps. And then I'm like, guys, I'm out. I mean, it's been fun. I thought I could do
there's a guy
more.
right down the street
No,
from
I'd
my
rather
house.
play Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah, I don't think I could do more than 1 or 2 dumps.
Also, if I'm in the line, I'll be like, well, when did this start?
Yeah.
Can you know?
What's your number?
How much time do I got?
What are you? Are you 14? All right, I'm out of here.
Did this start in the morning? Like, it's
Aren't you
And
tired?
you can't ask him. He doesn't
Yeah,
know.
Aren't you
It's at
tired?
1:30.
I brought you some Gatorade and soup from 2 Blue Jays
Well,
for your.
I can't.
Well,
I'm
not only-
iron.
that's what he wants, but I'm just saying I don't know how many other dumps
Wouldn't you rather
I want
just have
to,
a burrito?
Oh my God.
Like, you're like,
One of them's just a butthole.
That's what I said. It's just a dick in a butthole.
No, this is just.
This was too much.
Straight
I
up
never
butthole.
should have told you about Sniffies. I'm regretting it.
No, it's
I've
great.
taken back the fight years.
Like
I mean,
instead of
this
a
one-
selfie,
this
it's
is why
just
the
a
governor
butthole.
hates us.
Okay, hold on. This one right here that's extremely graphic.
Yeah.
This is today
My
at 5.
God, you gotta bleach that thing,
This
sir.
is today at 5:30. 37 cruisers confirmed. So this is going to be a big party. This is a fun Econo Lodge pump and dump. Is that the Econo Lodge on Lee Road? Open-minded people have fun all night, taking dick crazily in DP sessions. Tag team is hot too. Of course, no other bottoms. Feel free to unload as many times as you want and come back for second rounds. Here's my Twitter. Be advised, others can be there. Please, not too many questions. Just come, do your thing. Come only if you're playing. If no, please do not bring friends.
This would be good for me.
Do not bring a picnic.
I would have no
Do not
questions.
pass go.
Like, I wouldn't ask any
You're the
questions.
guy.
Like I
Oh,
know.
and one of them's got his little pee-pee dog next to his dick.
I saw that one.
That's not okay.
If I
Don't put your dog in the. Your dog didn't sign up for that.
if I showed up, I'm like, I know what's going on. No questions.
No, you wouldn't even say a word. You would just open the
like,
door,
I-
walk in,
I
pass
figured
down,
it
dump,
out.
dump, dump, and out the door.
Yeah. Also, what a time to be alive. Like you,
For real, really.
you used to have to go to the airport and tap your shoe.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But this is just shit. When I see people's bumper stickers that say "love is love is love," I'm like, I'll be honest. Most of these guys, it should just say "dump and stump."
What, you want stickers that say,
Dump and stump.
I'll see you at Sniffies. Wait, let's do a shirt.
You know.
Let's do a Bucky shirt. What's the Bucky's logo? Let's do Sniffies.
Men are trash.
All dumps created equal.
All dumps are
God
created
didn't make no
equal.
dumps.
Yeah, dump it out.
My
Dump it out.
Home Nomo, dumping Sniffies. Okay. What's next? Let's
Holy
keep moving.
smokes.
But honestly, think about how hard it used to be if you just wanted to pump and dump. Like, you'd have to go to a park. Like, you know what
and
I'm
hope
saying?
that the other person was into it.
You could get
And
They're
you
still
just-
going to parks.
But
on
You're like,
it's
is that a
great. Beat up
murder?
and
Or does he
hurt,
want the
right?
pump and
And you
dump?
still
Right.
can, I'm
yeah,
sure.
rolling fag.
No,
yeah.
no, but
yeah.
I'm saying, like, now with technology, it's so much safer. Like, you know, it's like you have to go to a dark park
Yeah.
back like in the 70s.
It's
and
kind
then
of crazy though.
you
'cause
see some guy standing there. You're like, does he want the pump and dump?
Are you
light
here
a
for the
cigarette.
pump?
You just see one cigarette light in the corner. Yeah.
It's so much more sketchy.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think it made you
You
harder.
seem to know a lot about park hooking up.
Well, no, I'm just
He
saying.
goes to a lot of parks.
He brings it up a lot, and he does go to a lot of parks.
I remember talking to Wanzi about this, and he's like, you know, like gay men were like they were tougher back in the day. Now it's so much easier than they used to, than they, you know.
And sometimes people aren't even
dude.
horny; they're just lonely and bored.
Yeah,
I mean, tonight at 8 p.m., there's a gay bukkake party.
No, there's
Hell
not.
yeah.
It says right here. Look, it says "Cum Fest for all comers, up to 40 guys. Send body shot and cock pics.
40 people are gonna poop on it.
15 guy maximum at one time.
not poop.
They're gonna whack. They're gonna jack.
No,
no.
that's not bukkake.
No, that's not bukkake.
That's
No.
getting, no.
Well, how innocent
not-
are you?
About to act it out. I'm like, why am I doing that?
Am I talking to my grandma or pumping dump?
That's scatting.
How mad you
fuck are you?
What
man?
is bukkake?
How do you not know what bukkake means?
poo.
No, it's
No,
not poop.
that's scatting.
No.
Yeah.
Bukkake is cum. Lots of
Cum
cum.
on your face.
Yeah, the showers of it, Brendan.
Yeah,
Don't you
showers
know?
of cum.
How do you know about Sniffies and the whole thing?
Well, he
But then I
just learned
know.
about Sniffies.
I
to be
did
fair.
just learn
Why
about
do I
it.
have a
It's
feeling
too
you'll be
much for me.
standing in the mud field surfing Sniffies because you're so bored? You're so bored
It's
and
more-
mad.
I wonder who's gonna be fucking over here. And you're just looking at it
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell
There
you,
could never
it's
be
not
a-
a bad. It's not bad toilet
at
surfing,
the library.
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
There could never be a Sniffies for straight people
No.
because, like, one girl makes one post. There's 8,000 creepos. Like,
I think that's Tinder. Yeah.
driving like Mad Max there to be aggressive. Anyway,
That being said, if any of y'all think I'm cute, slip into my Instagram
Hey.
DMs.
you got a Sniffies?
Yeah, no.
Oh my God.
Snuffies.
Oh,
What if I put my? You know what I'm gonna
Uh-oh.
do? Would they ban me? What if I put my dog on Sniffies? Just his little cute face, and you just see him driving around
People might
Orlando.
be into that. You might get some weird DMs.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
that's
don't
true.
do it. Don't do it.
I'm gonna put a stunt dick on there and just troll.
Do you want to go over the 7 song, or
you
should
might
I
we,
don't know. I
shall we
think-
move on to Tommy's ticket system?
no, well, I guess, yeah, we could talk about this. So, my son Tommy, I realized he's doing a thing that I do, and it makes me proud, but also sad that I didn't like tell him he should do this way, or treat or try to help him to be a normal human being.
Well, he is normal.
So, well, I'm just saying he has a fear of disappointing people or hurting their feelings.
Sure.
He just doesn't like to do that. So he'll do whatever anybody else wants to do. He's like, "What do you want to do? Whatever you want to do."
Yeah,
like he doesn't. He's a
now he's going to see NOFX.
Yeah. And so I noticed like there was
NOFX.
He pinned a schedule to his wall that said like one cousin's name Monday, another cousin's name Tuesday, a friend's name Thursday.
Okay.
And then I was like, what is this schedule, Tommy? And he's like, this is the phone schedule of when I play Roblox with what individual person, because they all wanted to play at the same time.
And he's giving them equal time.
And then I didn't want to.
That's a good friend.
That's sweet, dude.
Well, no, but he didn't want to tell them like, no. He's like, that's not your day. Tuesday's your day. It's not my fault. It's the system. And then so
it keeps it organized and it passes the buck.
Yeah.
Why is he so popular?
And, well, there's not even that. He's
a sweetheart.
He can't tell the person.
I see what you're saying.
He blames.
But he figured out a way to do it.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is exactly what you would have done. I think that's great.
Same thing with Max.
Tom is a better friend than I am.
Sleeping. No, well, it's. If you're a normal person, you're just like, I'm talking to this person. You could tell people. But he has to develop some sort of system and blame similar to impossible task. I'm like, not, hey, you're bad at your job, you're fired.
Yeah.
It's, hey, you can work here, but you have to do something that, in my mind, no way in hell is happening.
We've talked about that before.
And then when they don't do it, and then it's inevitable that they can't work here anymore, and then I didn't have to fire them.
It's your way of blaming the system.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he's doing that. He does it with Max. There's a ticket system that he has, like that he wrote ticket and ripped up a piece of paper, and Max gets 2 a week to sleep in his bed if he wants, because Max likes to.
This kid is organized, man. God damn.
But after Max gives both his tickets, because Tommy doesn't want it, he wants to sleep by himself, and he's told me, but he didn't want to tell Max that to hurt his feelings. So he's like, you get two tickets.
Workarounds. But I think you're looking at this negatively, and I think this is actually good.
I think it makes him a smarty pants.
No, I'm super proud.
I love it.
But it is.
And it's good time management. He's like, no, Monday is for my cousin. Tuesday.
But it also is blaming a system you created with instead of saying it's like
It could cause an issue though.
So you want a little bit of both. You want the gumption or the
control.
Or whatever that feeling is, the outspokenness to be able to go, hey, I'm sorry, this isn't your day. I'm doing it with this kid, but hey, I'll see you another day, and be okay with that.
It's a roundabout way to not blame yourself, but you made the system, so it's you.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
You came up with this impossible
You're not
task.
telling people that.
Is there freedom to have them all together at once? Is that a...
What do you mean?
It becomes too much from what Maisie says when you have everybody call in and you're doing it.
Then
at least for her, yeah.
Yeah. It's
what
apparently,
is this again?
Roblox.
It's what kids are playing nowadays.
It's garbage.
It's essentially FaceTime while you're playing a simplistic video game.
Okay.
That is user created. So it's a bunch of simple video games that you play with your friends.
Metaverse.
Yeah. Oh, they're in the internet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, they're not outside.
They're on Sniffies.
Yeah.
It's all the internet. Like they're hanging out with their friends on the internet. They're not going outside and hanging out with their friends.
I can't wait to put Sniffies on my wife's business computer. I cannot wait.
What should we end with?
Let's get a little something. Let's just look at a little something. Do you want to?
What's Starfield? Does Brendan know about that?
Brendan, you're playing video games. You're playing Baldur's Gate.
I'm playing
right?
Baldur's Gate. That's my game right now, Baldur's Gate.
I can't play it yet because it's going to be on Xbox, I think, in
It's called
November,
Baldur's
but
Gate?
I will be playing it. It's in November.
It's an RPG.
Yeah, and
it's like Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm playing Starfield, which I guess
which
is
amazing.
Well, it's good, but it's wonky, and it is also a role playing game that you walk around.
You just posted that you like the wonkiness.
I do like it. Starfield is huge. I'm a bounty hunter, like a smuggler bounty hunter guy.
Okay.
Smuggler.
I have a ship, and I just kind of go and solve missions. I talk
like
to
a Mandalorian.
People. It's very Mandalorian. Yeah. It's very Mandalorian. You fly different places.
Fight people?
Sometimes you do, but a lot of times a lot of diplomacy. There's a lot of talking your way out of things and trying to pick the right
Can you sleep with your friends like in
you
Baldur's
can.
Gate?
You can fuck people, but it's not graphic like Baldur's Gate. Like this is very
Because I just
pretty
fucked
tame.
a bear.
Yeah, okay. Let's go to
Well,
Brendan's
now
story.
your porn algorithm makes sense.
Wait!
Where's the fighting and the laser guns?
You do shoot, yeah. You fight, but there's a lot of diplomacy. There's a lot of like.
You're flying to indoor to do some light politics.
Yeah, exactly. You fly to a place and you go in and you try to persuade a person using words to do something you want, and if they don't do it, then you kill them. That's the game.
Right, yeah. But there's laser shooting and guns.
Maisie doesn't like to play it that way. We're playing it sort of together. She likes to talk problems out.
I like that.
Yeah, I mean, she
Problem
likes it.
solving.
It's less graphic, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
She's like her mom. You fucking nerd.
Boulder Dash. What is it?
Baldur.
Baldur Dash. Baldur's Gate.
BLDUR. Baldur.
Yeah.
Okay.
Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate 3.
It's
What
a
is
town. Baldur's Gate's a town. It's like it's Dungeons and Dragons. You're out there building up your characters and solving fantasy crimes. I don't know.
Fantasy crimes.
Yeah, like I have. You can be anything. You can be like a dwarf or an
Solving
elf.
fantasy crimes.
Did you see him?
That's the worst thing I
He
can
went
ever
like
hear.
this. He blacked out.
That's worse than a mud field. I'd rather stand in a mud field than solve fantasy crimes.
It's fun, and you can sleep with all of your companions. There's a vampire guy that everybody's in love with, Astarion, and he like.
Is that the one that everyone says look like Spike from Buffy?
Yes.
Yeah, he does. He does look like Spike
Yes.
from Buffy.
And he was the first guy that I slept with because he like
Alright.
falls in love with your character. You let him bite you. You know, and then it develops, and there's like
This is how video games are now.
and
dude.
there's
What do
a
you mean?
wizard guy.
While
and
you
you have
slept with you bang
astral
them?
sex.
You bangs like how do
Kinda, because you're just like it's like your relationship with them builds the more shit you do together. Like the more you're using the
Yeah.
characters. It actually,
This is in
your
Starfield too. They
relationships
fall in love
build.
with you. Men, women. Like
Yeah.
I've got one guy
They
on
don't
my
have
ship.
to.
What is
They don't
all
have
this?
to.
What
They don't have to.
You goddamn gay inside the internet.
What happened to Marble Madness? It was a simple marble. You're going down. And
You know what?
The
Can't
hardest
beat it.
game of all time.
You know what? You can't fuck a marble. There's no holes.
If you
no
fell
holes.
from
You haven't been to Thailand, then, sir.
and you go around the obstacle course, if you fell off something too high, and a marble will break.
No,
it's
it's so
simple.
fun.
Now you're gonna
It's
go
so
make out with a
fun.
vampire.
You don't have
right.
to though. You can turn it down.
Yeah, you can turn it down.
You don't have to. It's just like how you're interacting with them and how you talk to them. And if you talk to them sexy, then they talk sexy back.
Yeah.
And it builds characters.
I got a guy that's falling in love with me on my ship, but I don't want him. So you know what I did? I fired him from the ship and I sent him away.
Because he's a homo.
No, I just, I don't know. Yeah. It was well, I'm
now?
playing.
say no homo.
No mo.
I'm playing as an alt-right bounty hunter right now, and I have no time for that.
yeah,
I'm
right.
very focused on my.
You're
It's a
working through
Mandalorian
some
mask
stuff.
with horns.
Yeah, it's got the fuzzy.
The antlers.
Yeah,
He's in a bison.
Yeah, exactly. In the face
bison.
paint.
Jeez.
All right.
No,
Let's
I don't
get
want to
outta
do any of that. I want to solve the crime.
I gotta get on Sniffies.
All right.
This is the worst amount of damage we've done in a hot minute.
What's happening on Bangalore and the bus?
So many things are happening. So John's gone. He's in Europe doing Europe stuff with his wife because he makes $1 million a year now.
Yeah, get to work, John.
But Bungalow, it's crazy. We have a coffee. We're releasing a coffee. A coffee.
Like a
Releasing
coffee plant.
I gotta get better at talking about that. With Lobos coffee roasters.
They're good.
And we're gonna have mushrooms in them, so it's called functional coffee. so
Wait,
it's
what
good
kind
for
of
you.
mushrooms?
Like not psilocybins.
Okay.
But like reishis and lion's mane stuff that like builds your brain. They call it functional coffee. So we're releasing that soon.
So not the awesome one. Sorry.
We have a beer coming out with Tactical Brewing. It's called Brenda's Stanky Danky.
Oh, dude, you're getting your own beer. Are you?
That's awesome.
I'll be on the
fucking
label.
awesome,
I'm really
man.
excited.
You gotta be, dude.
I know.
I'm really happy for you.
They
dude.
said,
That's
what do you
fantastic.
want to do? Like, what would your beer taste like? And I said, it needs to smell like marijuana. Like, the minute you crack it open, I want everybody to think someone's smoking weed in the room.
Those are my favorite beers. Are the ones that smell like hops.
Yeah.
'Cause they're cousins, and I love the smell of hops.
And so they're doing Tactical Brewing. They're wizards. We just did it, and that'll be ready for
They
Pride.
make
So it's
really
going to
good
be
beer.
their Pride beer release, and I'll be on the can. I'm very excited about
Fucking
that.
cool, man.
Yeah. You pour the first sip out on someone, then run out the room.
And then There's talk of maybe having glitter in the keg ones.
Okay.
Yeah, but they can't do it in the cans because it'll fuck up their machines, and there'll be glitter in every beer that they do.
I think we did
for
that
months.
the old gold dust
shit.
at
Is that
Red
true?
Cypress.
That's why we shut down Red Cypress.
Did you do it?
Oh yeah, we did.
We
with
did
gold.
Oh yeah.
flakes.
Oh, it
Yeah,
fucks
yeah,
up their machines
yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
We're out of business.
Well, you heard it here first.
It's our fault.
We're doing a preview of Nightmare on Orange, which is a Halloween takeover of the Courtesy Bar, so our members get to go early before anybody else does to the public. That's very fun.
Before the gang fights.
Before the gang fights.
If you want metal detector access first.
And no, it's true. It's before the gangs get there. And there's
Before the gang access.
Swine and Sons is taking over the kitchen at the Milk House in the Milk District. It's right next to Sidewards Brewing.
Yeah, I'd appreciate it if people would stop calling me and Sons.
It's Hey Swine and Sons.
Yeah. Oh, their food's so good, dude.
We're hosting a brunch bingo launch of their new brunch service there, so that'll be another Brenda event. People just love Brenda.
Yeah,
it's
how
crazy.
how do you feel? Are you cool with? Because that's a lot of work, man.
It is. October is always insane.
Yeah.
Like we're partnering with Orlando Parking Lot Party, and we're doing pop-up concerts at like various food truck events. Sponsored by Ford. Thank you to Ford local dealers.
Hell yeah.
Powered by Ford Lightning trucks.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting. We're still like lining up the bands to do that. So it's a very busy next couple of months. And then I go sleep at a Hobbit house before my birthday.
You're doing the Airbnb Hobbit house?
I'm in Rhode Island. It's like it's at like a sports. I don't know. It's like a hunting lodge
Have you
resort
seen it?
in Rhode Island.
It looks like the real house from The Hobbit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like Airbnb?
And you stay there. Yeah. Well, it's at a hotel, so it's kind of like a resort thing, and it's all kind of all inclusive.
Are you gonna dress like a Hobbit?
An all-inclusive Hobbit house?
Yeah.
Do you need a real Hobbit to come with you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'll let you put me on Sniffies.
You'll let me put you on.
Yeah. As
You're
a
already
Hobbit.
on it.
As
I
a
know you
Hobbit.
already signed
I
up.
am.
Is there
That's why I went to the bathroom.
Is there some sort of theme or like, Lord of the Rings, the Hobbit theme?
No, I
around
don't
it,
know.
or-
Understand why it's there. From what I've seen, it has nothing to do with the rest of the resort, where they hunt like deer and elk and stuff. Like I don't understand why there's a Hobbit
then we
thing
get
there.
that one Hobbit.
Yeah,
thing.
Visit Rhode Island's flying me up, and they're just gonna take me all over the state. And that Hobbit house is one of the spots. I'm doing it for Orlando Magazine.
That's dope.
Yeah, I'm doing lots more with Orlando Magazine too.
Awesome,
so,
man. I'm glad that's taken off.
Yeah.
Is a themed Hobbit inside the house? Like that's
Yeah.
key, or does it look like a regular?
I've seen
Hobbit?
it. Yeah.
Okay, so it's like a Hobbit bed.
And my friend's a
table.
big LARPer. He got me this beautiful wooden pipe that I've been smoking marijuana out of, and I cannot wait to bring it and smoke weed at the Hobbit house. And I might go as Gandalf or Gaydolf. I don't know. I haven't figured out what I'm going to dress as. I got to figure that out
That's
pretty soon. And that's
I
it.
don't
I'll
even
stop
know-
talking.
I don't even know how to
No,
find
you're good.
this.
Oh, I put a link in the Twitch chat.
Here we go. There we go.
Sam,
Here you go, Tom.
For the
Yeah.
resort, the Hobbit house.
Oh, let me see this Hobbit house.
That's in. Is it
Oh,
the
wow.
Rhode Island
Yeah,
one?
that's the Rhode
Yeah.
Island one.
There
Oh,
you
like
go.
with the round door. And
Yeah,
everything,
that's
like
what I was
it's
saying.
A whole full Hobbit.
Yeah.
All for Hobbit. Why'd you say all for Hobbit?
One of them's a
The
restaurant.
Preserve at Boulder Hills Club
Yeah,
and
this-
Residences.
This is pretty.
Boulder Hill.
Look at that. You could sit out there.
What is that? What does it cost per night normally?
I don't know. I know nothing.
The rentals start at $660 and get more expensive as the number of guests
$660.
grows.
Or you're staying at
666.
like the actual Hobbit house that was
Well,
on
it's
Lord of
not.
the Rings.
It's not the actual.
No, I know, but it looks exactly
Yeah,
like
but see,
it.
that doesn't cut it for me.
The
That's
wall-
like the guy that owns.
It's the closest.
There's a guy that owns Falcor from.
Oh, I've seen.
Yeah,
Yes.
but it's not the real Falcor. It was
Oh.
made to go into some like pizza place in like New Jersey, and I'm like,
I don't
that
care.
doesn't cut
It
it.
looks
That's a replica.
exactly like it.
Not the same.
Would
thing.
you make it into a bed and sleep on it every day?
What Falcor?
Yeah, and you'd be like, yeah.
I wouldn't because my wife,
Yeah.
my wife and I have like really wet sex because she's.
Oh, they get all matted in the fur.
Well, yeah. I
She's a mermaid.
no, it's just we get very sweaty.
Come
A lot
on.
of fluids.
Sam, you had semantics this weekend?
I do, yeah. So Trav and I will be going out to Melbourne.
Woo!
So if you guys have any recommendations in Melbourne, let us know. But we'll be recording out there, so it'll be kind of a go-to show for us. That'll come out this Sunday. Also, I want to mention the Side Chicks had a meetup at Salty Sisters last weekend. And we had some giveaways. We had some sunglasses and pepper spray, and they are now on the Tom and Dan website so that you can.
Yeah, we sell
if you
pepper
didn't
spray
get
to our lady listeners.
I like
if you
that.
didn't make it to the event, you can now buy those on the website.
Is it branded?
That tiny
It
pepper
is branded,
spray,
yeah.
that won't stop me. I'm super horny.
I looked at that.
Are you admitting to attacking women?
No, but I looked at it. I was like, I don't know how many.
Watch
pumps
out
is
for
that?
him out at the
How many
Orlando
squirts is that?
Amphitheater this
How
weekend.
many squirts is that? And you know what they say? They say the first squirt usually goes in her eyes because it's just like you're not. You got to train with it.
Then it's real bad.
You got to train with it.
I'm joking.
Then I feel bad. I normally leave. I'm like, well, it's already in her eyes.
He likes it spicy.
I'll just pull her pants down and look at it.
Just joking
No.
You're not allowed to say that. You're not allowed to say that.
All right.
Enjoy your weekend, Tom.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
I can't wait to hear about it on the BDM show.
I'll tell all the stories on the BDM show.
Yes, sir. And I will tell you how many free Heinekens I have.
Yeah.
I'll keep a count for
Well,
you.
and
Do
then-
you want me to text you
let's
during
do
it?
live updates in the
Do
BDM
you want to do
group.
live on live?
Oh.
Like we'll make a segment in the BDM group, and then you like picture of where you're at, and then picture of where I'm at the same time.
Weekend thread.
Yeah,
We'll do it.
We'll do
That's
a weekend.
good one.
Yeah, luckily the Grizz and his brother will be soulish drunk around me.
That'll be fun to watch, though.
Yeah,
That'll be fun to watch.
Do you have a 360 GoPro?
No.
He's out.
He's so miserable.
All right. Okay.
You're gonna have fun.
And happy birthday, Christine. It's her
Yeah.
birthday today.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Christine.
birthday.
Brendan, thank you. Brendan,
I
thank
don't
you for
care.
being here. We appreciate you and love you. Sam, have a
I'm
great
a boy.
weekend. And guys, we will see you on Monday for the
Thanks,
bingo.
guys. Coming to bingo.
All right, guys. Have a great weekend, y'all. Bye.
See you guys.